into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh man, I woke up this morning, I said it is Tuesday, which is a great day because at 6 o'clock I have a date with you, Mzansi. And Graham, you're welcome to join us.
It is a good feeling, eh?
It's a great
You wake up, you're like,
feeling.
whoa, I'm going to get to see you. Well, I know we don't get to see you, but I do imagine your face. You look a little bit tired, but you look great this morning. Now we got you. Any energy you need, we are here for you.
That's right. It's a brand new day right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And we have got such a great show lined up for you. Food, inspiration, adventure, and of course some comedy just to make you laugh a little bit this morning.
Can we start with a comedy,
We can
actually?
start
Maybe
with
we
the
just need to
comedy,
start with a
yeah.
laugh. Of course, in Cape Town, we are celebrating National Tea Day. No pressure, just chill out and have some tea. We're going to give it a local twist, though, from vibrant green tea and pea soup.
Okay.
What am I saying to you? A 10-minute green tea soup dumpling recipe. That sounds amazing. This is going to turn into a pantry staple. It's one of those weird ones that you didn't quite think you knew you needed in your life.
And
Just
now
wait
you
until
do.
you've tasted it.
Listen, I do love some tea. It's like a hug in a mug. I don't know about a tea dumpling, but we'll experience that
I'm there for
together,
that.
right? We'll also meet Karen Kennedy, who at nearly 60 years old completed a historic quadruple crossing of Robben Island. I can't even wrap my head around that. Just a powerful story of endurance, proving it's never too late to chase your dreams.
I love that. I can understand going once, then maybe you forget something, so you've got to
Go
go back. But then what?
Quadruple?
Quadruple, come on. There's got to be some powerful purpose behind that, and we'll plug you into that energy. Speaking of energy that we need to plug into, this is the energy I need every day in my life. Good morning, ladies. What's up in Josie?
Good morning, beautiful humans. Oh my word, it's about to be a great morning,
Oh,
right?
it's going to be such a good one. Zanzan and I handling things here at the Samsung DQX studio.
Yes.
And you know what? Someone bringing his smooth vibes right here to Johannesburg. It is Chad Jones. He's joining us right here in our studio after exploring Turkey on Tropical Island of Treasure, season 12 with Zanzan. And he's bringing the smooth island moment straight to our kitchen. And you know, Chad Jones dancing. You know that combo.
Oh, dude, come on. I mean, it lights up the whole country. And also, please, can I just tell you about Turkey here very quickly? I've been there before. This time around, I saw it with a whole different lens.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. It is something to be excited about. But we also turn up the laughs this morning as Jason, Donovan, Nicholas, and Kate Goliath join us ahead of the Comics Choice Comedy Awards, bringing big energy, big personalities, and plenty of comedy to wrap up the show. So you got to make sure that you stick around. However, Mzansi, siyanamkela to the biggest and best breakfast show, no matter where you are. Avsheni, Mora, we're saying Molweni, we're saying every single language, speaking your language in the name of waking you up this morning.
Okay, let's kick things off. It's, of course, our girl, Carissa. She has your first news headlines.
Zan and Chan, thank you so much. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock, that's right. It's time for your national news headlines, where police have arrested more than 15,800 suspects nationwide during Operation Shanela over the past week. Now, spokesperson Vincent Mukati says about 1,800 were linked to serious and violent crimes. Authorities also seized smuggled cigarettes worth over 3 million rand and confiscated 128 illegal firearms. Now, in Gauteng alone, more than 1,000 suspects were arrested, including 724 wanted for serious crimes and 103 illegal immigrants. Now, police say operations will continue to target organized crime, while communities are urged to provide tip-offs through Crime Stop and the MySAPS app. In other national news, unions at the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa, or PRASA, are demanding a 15% pay increase and a clause to prevent retrenchments after tabling their proposal in the first round of talks. Now, PRASA did not submit a counter-offer and instead requested a 3-week extension. Now, the unions, the South African Transport and Allied Workers Union and the United National Transport Union, have accused the agency of acting in bad faith, describing it as a continued culture of delays. Now, they say negotiations should have already started in October last year. In your international news making headlines now, Pope Leo yesterday criticized global inequality as he concluded his visit to Angola, saying many people are exploited by authoritarians and defrauded by the rich. The 70-year-old pontiff also decried the exploitation of Africa's natural resources by tyrants, warning that the world is being ravaged by a handful of despots. Now, Pope Leo is on day 10 of a four-nation tour covering about 18,000 kilometers across 11 cities and towns. The final phase of his historic African tour will end with a 3-day visit to Equatorial Guinea. Meanwhile, a civil lawsuit linked to the fatal 2021 Rust shooting involving Alec Baldwin is moving forward after a judge allowed key claims to proceed. Lighting technician Serge Svetnoy alleges negligence after a prop gun discharged on set, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injuring director Joel Souza. Now, Baldwin denies pulling the trigger, and a related criminal case was dismissed in 2024. If no settlement is reached, a provincial civil trial is set for 12 October, keeping the long-running legal dispute active in the U.S. courts. Closing off on this note, in a story straight out of the Karoo's dusty daydreams, the tranquil and enchanting village of Middelpos is heading to auction, inviting a new owner to inherit its timeless charm. Now, tucked between Sutherland and Calvinia, near the Tankwa Karoo National Park in the Western Cape, this 103,260-hectare gem offers a hotel, 3 homes in good condition, old post office, a shop, factory building, strong borehole, and irrigable land. Now, steeped in history dating back to 1860, it still remains a peaceful stop for travellers. Now, with bidding opening on the 21st of May just for one day, Middelpos offers more than property. It offers a rare chance to preserve heritage while shaping a new future. That is where we leave your 6 o'clock news. It's time now to give you your first update on sports.
We get to start this morning's sporting bulletin on the best note. The global icons stepped out in style and they lit up the Laureus World Sports Awards in Madrid. Definitely the high point in sports, I think, for me. Aryna Sabalenka and Carlos Alcaraz among the big winners. Then Paris Saint-Germain, they earned Team of the Year, while Lando Norris and Rory McIlroy also celebrated major honours on a star-studded night. Some of them might even feature again in the news report this morning. Now, we've got to feature the IPL. It's been exploding every day. First or latest to put their hand up, Tilak Varma. He starred with a brilliant, unbeaten century as the Mumbai Indians crushed the Gujarat Titans by 99 runs in their IPL encounter yesterday. So Mumbai posted 199 for 5, despite some early strikes from our boy, Kagiso Rabada. That was before Ashwani Kumar ripped through Gujarat's batting with 4 for just 24. Incredible. Now we can get back into tennis, and yes, the name will pop up again, but not in the best way. Carlos Alcaraz says he would rather miss defending his French Open title than risk worsening a serious wrist injury. So the world number 2 has already withdrawn from Barcelona and Madrid recently, putting Roland Garros now in serious doubt. Alcaraz insists long-term fitness matters more than rushing back too soon. Let's be honest, he's going to have a few more bites at that one, I think. Now we can get back into Formula One again, and Formula One teams and stakeholders have now approved engine rule adjustments aimed at improving racer and driver safety from the Miami Grand Prix. A great move. Drivers had obviously raised concerns over speed differences and battery recharge issues after the race, with Max Verstappen among those questioning the current system under the new hybrid era. There are going to be some growing pains, but great to have this level of disclosure and all teams on board. Can't wait to get Delucia's take on that one, but that's where we're going to leave our sport for now. We will introduce you to Karen a little bit later this morning, who I'm going to call her an elite athlete who is driven by some kind of passion and purpose that we want to tap into this morning. So we'll get into that in a moment, but right now let's see what the weather has in store. Paula Kwana, good morning. Your Tuesday brings, unfortunately, some thunderstorms. Your rain forecast at a 45% chance. Might be hitting already. Your temperatures beginning at 18, rising to only 23 degrees because of that weather. Then looking ahead, you've got cloudy and wet conditions persisting. That rain chance at 70% tomorrow and Thursday. So buckle down, batten down the hatches, as they say. Now we shift to Klerksdorp. Good morning to you. Prepare for a partly cloudy start to your day with moderate winds coming in from the northwest. Your temperatures beginning on a low of 14 degrees, reaching a beautiful 26 degrees. Cloudy and wet conditions will hit this week, though, with rain chanced, in fact, averaging around 43% and a little bit lower as we progress throughout the week. Moving to Pretoria, cloudy conditions are what you're going to wake up to. And they'll gradually give way to some clearer skies as the day unfolds. Your temps ranging from a cool 16 to a balmy 23 degrees. You do have a 60% chance of rain tomorrow or today, and then 55% tomorrow, and then a very wet week ahead. So brace for that. Moving to Jersey, partly cloudy skies are going to dominate your day with rainfall chance at 45%. Your temps start at a chilly 12, peaking at a mild 21 degrees. And then throwing it forward, you've got cloudy and wet conditions ahead. Your temperatures in the low teens throughout the week as a result, dropping below the 10s. Oh, the seasons have changed. Mbombela, your morning kicks off with a rumble of thunder and a 40% chance of rain. Your temps are going to climb from a cool 18 to a comfy 23 degrees, but the rain ain't going nowhere. It's going to continue with an 85% chance tomorrow and then 60% again on Thursday. We can now move to Bloemfontein, where sunny skies lie ahead. You can expect that today. There is a chance, 60% of chance of rain making landfall later. Temperatures rising from a chilly 10 to a high of 21 degrees. Then those partly cloudy skies are going to dominate your week. Rain averaging around 24% for the most part. Let's head down to the coastline now, as Richards Bay can wake up to a partly cloudy day. You can expect your temperatures to range from a warm 22 to a balmy 29 degrees. It might feel a bit more like a 31. Looking ahead, wet conditions continue throughout the week, and tomorrow you've got rain forecast at 70%, so it definitely will hit. Now let's see if our playground is playing game today. Down in Durbs, you're going to begin your day under mostly sunny skies. You're going to begin on a beautiful 19, and you're going to peak at a high of 27 degrees today. It's going to be beautiful in Durbs. Get out there. You've got cloudy and rainy conditions coming through as well, and that's going to last until Thursday with rain chanced at 55% tomorrow. So expect the humidity to climb with those temperatures. Then we move to Mthatha, where you've got mostly clear skies with lots of sun expected today. Your rain chance to add about 25%. Your temperatures are going to rise from a cool 11 to a beautiful 25 degrees today. And then looking throughout your week, you've got partly cloudy conditions persisting. Your temperatures are ranging from the high teens to the mid-20s. Into Craddock we go. Expect a bright and sunny start to your day. A nice steady wind coming in from the northwest. Your temperatures moving from a brisk 4 to a comfortable 24 degrees. And then looking into the week, you've got those cloudy, partly cloudy skies sticking around. Your temps in the low to mid-20s. Nice moderate week ahead. Kokompo City, formerly East London, if you're a little confused. Clear skies will prevail for most of your beautiful day today. Gentle southwesterly to make it even better. Then temperatures ranging from a low of 14 to a balmy 24 degrees. And as we look ahead, you've got partly sunny skies dominating your week. Your temperatures holding steady in those low to mid-20s. Enjoy it. Expect plenty of sunshine today. You do have a strong westerly wind, around 31 kilometers an hour to be aware of, please. Then your temps sitting between 13 and 23 degrees today. And looking ahead, sunny skies will prevail. Your temperatures warming up and peaking at around 31 degrees as we move into the weekend. Perfect timing. Gorgeous George, how are you feeling? Partly cloudy is what you are feeling like today. You've got those conditions dominating, a 50% chance of rain later. Temperatures rising from a chilly 10 to a warm 22 degrees. And then looking ahead, you're in for partly sunny conditions. Temperatures ranging between 8 and 28 degrees. Down in the mother city, you woke up to cloudy skies and wet conditions, and that's going to stick around. Showers chanced at 65% today. As a result, your temps sticking between 13 and 17 degrees. And then in the coming days, you've got sunny skies coming out, no rain expected through to Saturday, but then the showers do return. Now we can move a little further inland at Sutherland's Point. You've got a bit of cloud cover to break into clear skies later today. Moderate westerly wind ushering in your day. Temperatures ranging from a brisk 2 degrees to only 13. Looking at the week ahead, you've got partly sunny skies above. Your temperatures ranging below 20 up until Friday. Hopefully things will shift going into the weekend. Kimberley, you've got sunny conditions ahead, albeit with a 25% chance of rain. Temperatures ranging from a chilly 8 degrees to a beautiful 22 degrees, and then those warmer temperatures are going to kick in the low 20s in the coming days, with rain forecast from Thursday this week. And then morning uppies, great to connect with you. As always, you're in for a partly cloudy day today, and you've got a gentle southerly wind tempering the heat. Temperatures start at a nippy 7, climbing to only 26 degrees today. We always look ahead, anything above 30, nope. The seasons have definitely changed now. Your week brings you mostly sunny conditions, temperatures in the mid to high 20s. Great way to start the day. I know a bit of rain, a bit of cloudy skies. It means an opportunity to layer up or maybe just live vicariously through the likes of Janine in Kabaga, where you've got 23 degrees waiting for you today. And that's what it kind of looks like or feels like. I love that. There is hope in that picture. Waking up to a brand new day. The sun shall rise again. You do kind of feel a shift in the season, though. If you think you can capture this time of the year, your view from your window better, prove it. Share your sunrise with us on 063 036 9649. Well, from the view out the window to the view on the person, we're going to need a little bit of help, as we often do on a Tuesday. It's time to level up our fashion game.
You're right, Graham, and I love what you said a bit earlier, that the seasons, they are changing. Of course, what's approaching is autumn-winter 2026, and Woolworths has always got us covered. Now, of course, I'm wearing a little bit of a Canadian tuxedo, denim on denim with a stylish bomber, but I think that we could step it up just a little bit. And as we step into a new season, autumn-winter collection does beckon, and it is Tuesday Mzansi, and I really do need you to help me choose between beautifully styled looks. It's going to be such a tough decision, so let's start with your option one. We'll head over this way, and it's a very tonal look. A soft cream cowl neck that you can see will definitely be seasonal and all about the trends going into autumn winter. It is a wool blend and also a matching midi pencil skirt that will go along with it. It is giving smart casual, but then you pair it with a rich chocolate faux suede trench coat. I'm definitely bagging that for the season to come. Some boots, structured boots to go with it, picking up the brown as well as the classic tote, just giving that effortlessly elevated tonal look. It is a great combination with the checked scarf, and I think that I'd be ready for any sort of winter seasons that will come my way. Out in Cape Town, it's been very rainy, so I think that would be a great look, but then you get option two. And it might confuse you just a little bit because, wow, look at what we're working with right now. This one is going more khaki. You've got the turtleneck jumper matching with the barrel leg pants that are the same color, so we're definitely going monochrome here. Breaking it up a little bit with this gorgeous jacket. Now, this is a suede jacket that, of course, is that bomber style that I'm currently rocking right now. You pair it with a brown belt to bring it all in. Some black boots, because yes, you can go black and brown together. And then, of course, the green brag, and that is a tonal look with a subtle edge. Really great options to go for, but the choice is not mine. The choice is yours. I will put one thing out there, though. Green just happens to be my favorite color. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. Head over to Expresso social media pages and then vote for your favorite look. Will it be option one, a really great tonal look with the browns and creams coming together, or the khaki number that also happens to be green, that also happens to be my favorite color? Don't forget to include hashtag Styled by Woolies, and I look forward to seeing exactly what you go for.
And you often, if you go down to the promenade, you'll see us doing our
Just
TikTok dances and stuff and throwing it down. You're going to look great. We're going to find out whether this viewership absolutely loves you or they're feeling cheeky this morning by the choice they made.
Oh, that's all right. But options are really great.
They are both beautiful. I don't know, you are such an influencer, influencing people's choices. So we are dealing with liver health today on another level, and we are going to, after the break, bring in a panel to discuss where we are right now. I think we are making, with our ability to process data and make advancements in medicine and leading into new kind of understandings of the way that our bodies work, there are some massive new bits of information that you need to know about keeping your liver healthy every day, but where we are in terms of liver health.
Sure.
And it's probably like the most overworked organ, certainly for a South African perspective. You see my judgy eyes there. I'm judging myself as much as anyone else, but it does carry such a workload.
Absolutely.
So we've got to help it.
And
the
it's
doctors
a
are in
small
the
organ,
house.
mind you. We're very excited about that. And of course, it is a Health Tuesday, so bring your notepads and we'll definitely give you that info straight after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Many of you might be grabbing a coffee right now. Me personally, I love a tea. I mentioned it earlier that it's like a warm hug in a cup, and I have a good couple of them every single day, from rooibos to karak to even Ceylon tea. And of course, you get your green teas for that extra boost of caffeine. And that's exactly what we're asking you this morning, Mzansi. We put it on out there and said, rooibos chai, red cappuccino, English or karak, with so many options out there to enjoy your tea. What is your favorite cuppa? No judgment whatsoever. Whether you do honey, sugar, lemon, anything really can come our way. So let us know. You can send a voice note or you could send a message via our social media. At Expresso Show is where you find us. If there's a picture with you drinking and enjoying your tea, even better. You'll definitely get some bonus points for that. But let's get our health on this beautiful Tuesday. Cheers.
I have a feeling I'm going to struggle through this. I'm already judging myself by how many sugars I have in my tea. It's going to be quite a judgy conversation, but it's about ourselves, so it's okay. Now, I want you to hold up a mirror because this is a vitally important conversation to have today. Following World Liver Day this past weekend, the spotlight now turns to something many South Africans tend to overlook: the liver, and our daily taking care of that, from, I think, the filtering toxin to supporting digestion to energy levels. It plays a far bigger role than most of us realize. We called it already heavy lifter, and I don't think we give it the support it needs. This morning, we are unpacking what everyday liver health really must look like with interventional radiologist Dr. Dale Creamer and hepatologist Dr. Elizabeth Gatley. Guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. In a different lane, but just think of it as 1 million patients at one. Okay, with no pressure.
Yeah.
The liver, it feels like it's there running every day. It's doing something every day, so there must be wear and tear, but we don't often find out until it's too late or do anything about it until we are forced to. What are the little points of damage? What is the stuff that frustrates you the most every day when you are meeting clients in the space when the liver's starting to decline?
Yeah, I think the liver is one of those silent, when there's disease in the liver, there's a silent problem, often a silent problem. But I think the thing that we pick up the most is the prevalence of fatty liver disease. And I think it's something that people tend to underestimate with regards to that, because you're not really going to get some clear signs on exactly what happens and how it happens. So that is something that I think, with regards to our diet and the way and our lifestyle, is very important.
And I can feel your shoulders slumping as you say that, because it's preventable.
Yeah.
It's something that we do have a hand in, but you obviously step in at quite a hectic stage of that journey when, in the triage phase of trying to do something about it. I feel fine. It's the human condition. I'm a grown-up man at 40-something years old, so I should feel like this every morning, but that's not true. We often just don't know how to read the signs within our own bodies. What are those signs? Are we able to pick up that something is going south?
So I think what's really important, first of all, is just for people to recognize that so much of liver disease is attached to alcohol, and there are so many other factors that influence your liver and influence liver health. And I think there's so many times I meet patients or staff even in the hospital who say they know someone who has liver disease or someone who died, but yeah, they did drink. And I think that's something we just have to put to bed. Yes, alcohol definitely has an impact on your liver, but there's so many other things.
And please, we're not offsetting this with an internet meme saying 2 glasses of wine a day is great for antioxidants. That's not this conversation. No. Alcohol, as a molecule, does serious damage to our liver and to our body in other ways, and we've just got to accept that guilty pleasure.
Yes, so I think that is an important sort of subcontext. As Dale said, the liver is a powerhouse. It just keeps pushing on. It is amazingly resilient. It can take a number of hits and just keep working. It can regenerate to a certain degree, and so you can have years of damage with scarring that goes completely unnoticed. You will be completely asymptomatic. The liver generally only complains when things are getting sort of quite significant, and those things are then more obvious. So if you become yellow or jaundiced, that's always alarming. People might just feel generally fatigued, but it's hard to tease that out from being an adult.
Exactly. Again, the human condition, you know.
Sometimes people are incredibly itchy without having an actual rash. people might notice any sort of unintentional loss of weight is always alarming across the board in health. So that can be liver or other related. But yeah, as I say, the liver really can take a lot of hits and significant damage can happen before you feel anything.
And significant damage, what does that look like? To go to the ugly place before we hopefully give tools to be proactive. But when we talk about that accumulative damage that happens and fatty disease, what is actually happening when the liver passes that threshold? Is it a point of no return? Or can you, obviously this is when your work really comes to bear.
So like Elizabeth said, I think that the liver is one of it's my favorite organ. And the reason why it's my favorite organ is because...
Now he's smiling again. I love this.
because it's really it's quite a resilient organ. It's got the power to regenerate, like Elizabeth said. And the fact that there can be damage, but if you address it early enough, you can actually reverse it or change that trajectory of disease. And what we see in particular is that with regards to how the progression of disease occurs, is that due to if we give you an example, for example, fatty liver changes, like I spoke about earlier, you have chronic inflammation, so your liver becomes inflamed and it slowly begins to dysfunction as this disease progresses. So what we're trying to do with the liver, with our liver center and our discussions around liver, is to try and educate people to stop them from getting to that point.
I mean, inflammation is a beast that seems to work within systems, not just in one organ. And I know we've been making weird connections from like teeth and root canal to your heart, and so I'm really open to the notion of being proactive before we get to these points, because this feels like it's the only way we're going to deal with this. And that's a great opportunity to empower people. So alcohol, and I'm going to say it probably every time I talk about the demons in this space because it is such a heavy hitter. What other lifestyle elements do we need to look at to make our livers healthier as opposed to just saving alcohol? I'm going to say it again. But what suggestions would you, as a jumping off point, where do we start?
Yeah, so I think it's very important that diet is addressed. So often, people talk about low-fat diets, right? And they talk about low-fat diets, but then they fail to understand the carbohydrate aspect of it. So it's no point in having low-fat milk and putting 5 sugars in your tea.
You see, that's why I have one a week. Okay.
So
Maybe
I
two.
think that's one of those. That's one of the things that the liver is like the supreme storage organ. It decides where to put things, and often puts things inside itself as well. And like we said, with regards to fatty liver changes, and this is the most important thing: is the diet that you choose a healthy diet, as well as making sure that you partake in exercise and regular exercise. It's simple stuff.
We know. We shake ourselves to wake up to these facts. Apart from the mental benefits of just moving and having a deeper connection with our body, if you could shake your next patient and get them to wake up to one thing. Now, we have an opportunity to shake the nation here.
Yeah.
If you could, maybe something that you've employed in your own life to look after your liver, what would that change in mindset maybe me?
So I think the important thing for me is to make small sustainable changes. And although I know that sounds cliched, it's important, because I think liver health, much like cardiac health or kidney health, it involves sort of a lifestyle change, and that often feels completely overwhelming and people think, where do I even start? We have heard about diet and exercise for years, and we all tired.
It's
and
a practice denial now. I think we put it in its place.
So I think for everyone to choose one thing and try and make that change. And once you've managed to make that change, you can try the next thing instead of trying to try everything all at once. So moving is crucial, and we know that. So if you work in a job where you're at your desk most of the time, even just getting up and walking around for 10 minutes, rather than continuing to sit, makes a difference. Every little bit makes a difference. At home, you can do 10 minutes of exercise in your lounge. Look at a YouTube video, something, just move for 10 minutes more a day.
I like that because it's not looking at the summit of the mountain.
No.
It's looking at the base camp, the first step that we have to take this morning. We're going to delve deeper into being proactive and what we can do to improve the health of our liver and what's vitally important, because I think this is about a culture shift and understanding what the most hardworking organ in the body does. Dale, I got you, man. The liver rules. And this morning, we're going to give it its due. Now, there are things that we can all do to take control of what can become a very scary journey, and it's all in our hands. It's the most proactive approach, and we will get into that after this.
Feel good, fam. Let's win you some money. We've got 71 million rand, which is up for grabs this Tuesday. Of course, Powerball Plus jackpot, a huge 71 million rand, and it could be yours. All you have to do is play now. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, or cell phone banking. We've also posted all of these details on our Expresso social media pages, so go check them out right now. Panda Pusher Play. Powerball Plus for an estimated 71 million rand jackpot today, and you could hit it lucky. Now, let me tell you something. We have definitely hit it lucky with you, my Feel Good family. We're still in the first hour of the show, which means there's still so much to look forward to, including great things happening in South Africa. We've got the first collaborative liver transplant, a collaborative liver center. And then, of course, we've got the cooler weather that's coming in right now. So we are making a lovely green tea and pea soup. So you want to stick around? You want to catch that recipe? Right now, we're taking a break. I'm going to grab some green tea.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. I think you can see how excited I am to broach today's medical discussion, which has come with quite a lot of self-judgment this morning, so it's quite surprising. But we're talking about the liver and how absolutely necessary it is for us to be proactive in looking after it. But we do have a new team in our corner, if you will. We've entered a new chapter in specialized healthcare with the launch of Liver Centre South Africa. It's a first-of-its-kind collaborative model bringing leading specialists together to transform how liver disease is treated across the country. And we know that interventional radiologist Dr. Dale Creamer has already placed the liver on its pedestal this morning. Hepatologist Dr. Elizabeth Gatley joins us in studio as well, because this is the level of specialized collaboration we now get. And normally specialized means I'm going off in my own lane. Maybe, Doc, I can start with you. How much of a difference does it make when you get to play with your friends. In this space? Because you are quite isolated the more specialized you get, but now everyone's in the same room.
Yeah, so I think patients win when doctors work together.
100%.
And that's really important, and that's what we model. I think it's crucial to just acknowledge that, as the old adage goes, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and Turkish and UCT have a very proud history in terms of liver and hepatobiliary work. They did the first liver transplant in the country many years ago. They've published incredible research, and we have clinicians there with decades and decades of research.
This is compound value.
Yeah, so we really are immensely privileged to have a really experienced team that's been in the space, has been breaking barriers for decades. And Dale and his team have now come back from overseas, having done a fellowship or fellowships. You know, Dale's building a new department, is got people who have studied in a very rapidly expanding field and are now able to bring sort of the latest techniques and complex techniques.
So it's changing every day. I mean, we are having these sorts of conversations every day, which must make it terrifying in the job, because while you're so focused and wed to what you're doing, things could be changing, the tools, the modality could be changing. When we speak about the fourth pillar of liver care being interventional radiology, put it in its position within this beautiful collaborative effort. What role do you play? Because this feels like it's kind of tip of the spear.
Yeah, so I think with interventional radiology, you can say that we bring hope where there was none.
He's a poet as well,
I
hey?
like that. And
I love that.
It's through these minimally invasive techniques that we've managed to... We step in when things have gone south. We don't want it to get there, but we are able to give patients a bit of hope when maybe they didn't feel like they could have those options before.
You're actually making me a little bit emotional now. It's bizarre, but I understand what this means for everybody. And when I say everybody, I don't just mean those of us that can afford private healthcare, because I know within South Africa we share and we connect. This is going to change the whole game. It's not just for those within the private healthcare space, but public healthcare is going to benefit from this as well. Am I right? This is a hope.
Yeah, so I mean, in some ways, Turkish, which is a public health facility, has been at the forefront of liver care and liver disease, and we have an enormous cohort of patients. I think the liver clinic at Turkish is the only dedicated liver clinic in the country. And so what's really incredible is that regardless of your means and where you would choose, where you could access care, you have access to the same specialists, the same decades of knowledge, the same team, which is really incredible. And I think it's important to note actually that many medical aids don't actually cover liver disease.
But this is what I'm saying.
And so we see a ton of patients who are private paying, who have medical aid, who are forced to come and see us in the state sector because medical aids just don't cover liver disease.
Because no one backs the liver. No one understands the liver like you understand the liver, Dale. We are dealing with a level of specialization, leaning into technology in a way that is allowing us to do things with precision. When we talk about complex stuff, and now things like chemo, which is such a scary thing for someone to have to broach, because it feels like you are using a shotgun to shoot something as small as a fly, but we understand that, but that's not the case anymore. Talk us to what gets you most excited about liver care now and where we are.
Yes, I think we've spent a lot of time talking about fatty stuff and not about hepatitis. And hepatitis is one of the most prevalent diseases in our country, and unfortunately hepatitis also causes liver cancer, right? But like I spoke about earlier with regards to hope, even if you have liver cancer, we're able to treat it. And as interventional radiologists, can you imagine taking a catheter, a small catheter that's like about 3 millimeters in diameter?
I'm trying.
Right? And we use it to navigate inside your body to find a cancer inside your liver and injecting chemotherapy or radiation directly to the cancer, and not the systemic effect that, like you said, shooting in the dark. Yeah. We're not shooting in the dark. We're aiming, it's precise medicine. We're able to treat liver cancers directly at the source.
There are so many questions. We might have to have a liver day every week now that I understand the work that the liver does. Most importantly, if people need to connect with you as a centre to receive help, how do they do that?
So I think liver disease is so prevalent, and obviously this is quite a niche referral centre. And so ideally people should engage with their primary healthcare physicians, the person that they see regularly. And for those people that then have concerns or where their primary treating clinician needs help or feels they need further intervention, they can then be referred to us either at the Grootskeer Liver Clinic or at UCT Private Hospital. I think of note, there's less than sort of 10 people working in liver disease full time in our country. And so we obviously can't see every single person. And so it's really important that people take ownership of their liver health, engage with it, and when they need the sort of expert help, that their doctors know that they can be referred into us.
I felt like that was you letting me down, Jen. No. I feel okay, and I don't mean I feel fine in the grown-up, being 40-something years old, sense like that. But what this says to me is a baseline shift, and South Africa is small, and we will feel it. If we're already speaking about it on TV, it means, you know what, you guys are the livers of the medical world right now, the hardest working. Thank you so much for shedding a light, but I would imagine bringing something, breaking the rules in the way that you have to bring people together like this, absolutely amazing. So on behalf of everyone who is going to pass through their doors, thank you to the Liver Centre South Africa and to those incredible minds driving this. I think it has represented a shift in mindset and importance, and it's operating in Cape Town and Gqeberha, offering patients access to some of the most advanced liver care on the continent, I'm going to say on the planet. For more information, you can visit their website and stop by their social media platforms. I have a feeling Dr. Dale spends a bit of time on social media. He's quite poetic. Guys, you are amazing. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Only you can make my day.
Welcome back, you beauties. It's National Tea Day. Come on, what's not to get excited about? A celebration rooted, strangely enough, in the UK, who would have thought? But we are happily jumping on the trend right here in South Africa, and we're giving it our own flavorful twist, as we do on the show. I know if you're looking for something vibrant, creamy, and completely unique, this green tea and pea soup is a must-try. A beautiful marriage of sweet garden peas, then the subtle bitterness of the green tea, finished with some coconut milk for a luxurious texture, light, healthy, visually stunning, perfect aesthetic for the kind of weather we're having, Mr. J.
I mean, it's soup season. You know, I went to the supermarket the other day, and can you believe there's no soup bones? Couldn't find any soup bones. No lamb, no beef.
No, you're not finding soup. You're not finding gravy. Any comfort food off the shelves now. And I love that for us because we do eat with emotion, but we also like to do things differently. And if you're looking for that thing, just a little X factor in the kitchen, something like this, because it's not pushing the boat out that far. I think as much as it sounds radical making a soup out of tea, the green tea's got a natural kind of bitterness that would work in an umami sense, like if you had to play in that space, right?
For sure, Graham. And guess what? Everyone's got tea. You don't always have stock, so use your tea.
That's so clever.
Right?
That is so
Because
clever.
if you think about it, green tea doesn't really have a robust flavor where if you put it in a soup that it's really going to stand out, like the bananas we had yesterday in the smoothie bowl. So it's a great base, and of course, green tea, has a whole lot of proven
kind of health
benefits to it. Sure. So let's go. So in the pot, Graham, some coconut oil and some garlic. We're going to saute that a little bit. And then frozen peas. Look.
Boom.
Boom. This is an ingredient that we used to rely on it a lot growing up. It was always going into the stew, always going into the soup, always going into the mince curry. And it's vibrant. It's a beautiful ingredient to have. I personally not offended by it.
Yeah, but there's a reason why we make plant proteins with pea. We derive quite a lot out of it. It packs a punch for something that's so small. I enjoy the flavor profile of it. But it's the pop of the green that makes it so fun in this instance. If you're going to call something a green tea, and it's you want the green pop, and it's just
really
it's so
through.
Interesting. But it's a kind of flavor profile that works well with a lot of other things. It's a great sounding board.
100%. So a bit of mint in here would be great. You could have it cold or warm. So if you're having it more cold, I would even throw in some cucumber in there just for added freshness. So you could really just use this as So you could really just use this as a base to build from. You could put some bacon bits in there if you really wanted to add some extra flavor. So that would be a great option.
Crumble
as
a
well.
little bit of blue cheese.
The options are endless, and that's what I love about soups is that you can really raid your pantry, raid your fridge, throw it in a pot,
cook it down,
blend it up, put it in a bowl, and then present it beautifully. And it's just something so incredibly comforting and
generally nutritious, because you're able to put a lot of healthy foods in there. And they say some things, I know we worry about cooking the nutrients out of things, but when you're creating a soup, when you're creating a stew and you're cooking it slowly, there is such a healthy development of what's happening on a molecular level. It almost pre-digests the food a little bit for your body. And when you are taking on a heavy protein, lots of fats, it requires a lot of energy within your body. But there is something about those sorts of why we lean into them. They give us the energy, they give us the good feelings, they give us the emotional plug-in. There's a reason why. For thousands of years, the coolest thing is we would have been, as a species, leaning into comfort food when the weather changed. It's like the most human thing ever. You could even see it in the stores yesterday, just how panicked people were. Like, I've got to get food before I get home. It's raining. I'm like, calm down.
Calm down. We'll be okay. I love that. So into our blender.
Blender, yeah.
We've got our green tea going in. I'm going to be a bit mindful of the quantity here, Graham, because I like a chunkier...
Yeah, a bit more robust,
into the... Nikki's laughing at
me. She's not the only one. I would imagine there are a lot of people laughing right now. Do you want to show us your soup? How do you like your soup?
No, guys, I'm not even joking. In my fridge at the moment, because on Sunday I was just like craving my mom's vegetable soup. I literally have a pot this big for 2 people. A big pot of vegetable soup. I can tell you something. I spent a good amount of my childhood grating soup vegetables.
You've earned it,
So
buddy.
I've earned it, but I just, it's just that taste of home and some seasoning. Right? So into the freezer, and I'll be eating that soup for the next week. So
And you can. And if you're looking to kickstart a health journey, a soup is a great way to do it because you can load it with flavor. I didn't want to kind of make it too loose. I want to robust. If your soup doesn't make you feel like that, is it even a soup? Okay.
Ooh, smell this, man. Smell.
That is amazing. And it is so beautifully savory as well. I think you cotton onto something beautiful there, but chilled, a gazpacho with a bit of the mint vibes, absolutely beautiful. But this is comfort food. This is luxurious mouthfeel. This is a soup that makes you feel, come on.
Yeah, I was going for robust. I went a little bit thin on the consistency over there, so we're just going to add some peas. And
Oh, scan that QR code. If you can make a more robust soup this morning, we want to see the proof. We'll see you now.
everything just disappeared.
Oh, man, well, from belly laughs to the health of our gut. When your gut bacteria are thrown off balance, it can sometimes lead to diarrhea, especially during or after taking antibiotics. We know what they do to our stomach lining. So Interflora contains a probiotic yeast that works in the gut to help restore the natural balance of bacteria, and it works quickly. It can be used for antibiotic-associated diarrhea or acute diarrhea, and it can also be taken alongside antibiotics. No need to wait, just jump on it. And then another great benefit is that Interflora can be used by the whole family, including newborn babies, amazingly enough, making it a helpful addition to your medicine cupboard. In fact, it must be a staple. So speak to your pharmacist and find out more about Interflora today.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Thank you so much for choosing to start your Tuesday with us. And I stress the word Tuesday because these Tuesdays, we need your help choosing. A little bit earlier, we asked you to help Carissa decide between two beautifully put together looks. Autumn-winter 26 knit looks, in fact. The layering was on point. Option 1, a soft cream cowl neck, wool blend vest, and then matching midi pencil skirt, layered under a beautiful rich chocolate faux suede trench coat. All the rage at the moment. Then option 2, a khaki green turtleneck jumper paired with khaki barrel leg pants and a beautiful rich brown jacket. Both gorgeous, but you guys obviously had to make the difficult decision. So let's see how you guys were feeling about option 1 and option 2. We head over to the socials to see Renelle is the first to weigh in. Well done, Renelle Ross. She says option 2, a khaki turtleneck paired with barrel leg pants layered with deep brown jacket. She looks absolutely stunning. She said that before you even had the outfit. Thank you, Renelle. I really agree with you. Kashifa saying definitely option 2. The green looks amazing on, and the look is sassy. Oh, on point. Thank you. Then Charmaine saying, wow, option 2, the color just pops and lightened up this winter day for sure. Both are beautiful outfits, but option 2 does it for me. Well, I think it also did it for our girl this morning. She was hinting hard that she does like a little bit of a green. This green tends towards the khaki side of the palette, but it looks even better on the person. Ladies and gentlemen, your option 2 for the day. It was definitely.
What happened there?
Sorry, we will get a live studio audience
I
at
forgot
some
a small
point.
detail.
What? An actual audience?
My bag.
You've-
I'm going to need to bring somebody in to bring the
You're
bag.
gonna go
but
get that bag
It looks
today,
really
actually.
fantastic. I mean, I came into the show with the barrel leg jeans, and there's something about them. I'm not sure if it's crossed over to the other gender just yet, but oh my gosh, if you can invest in a pair of cool jeans, because these are cool jeans.
You're dressing them up, you're dressing them down,
I'm
looks gorgeous,
telling
you're
you.
feeling cozy, but there is something quite bold and
The
impactful.
suede jacket, wait a minute, my bag.
You got your bag, baby.
I'm in my bag.
But now, as you did to me, you've got to carry the bag around for the rest of the show,
I'm
okay?
going to. Next recipe, I'm going to whip it out the bag. Do you know what I'm saying?
Take out your little tea bags in there because it's World Tea Day. And this does kind of match the green tea theme.
It
I know we're
does.
calling it khaki. It's kind of like a deep green khaki, army green khaki.
Almost camouflage. You
Almost camouflage.
Didn't see me.
Oh, girl, nobody is going to be missing you today. You look absolutely stunning, and I think the people know you well. Or they just love you and you were
Thank you.
influenced. I think that's
I love you right back.
maybe what happened. I think you were influenced, but you do also know what looks good on Carissa and what makes her feel, I think, the best. And that's why we get dressed up for the new season, is to feel it. Stylish, versatile, perfectly on trend for autumn-winter 2026. Woolies is on point, so you can shop the look and a whole lot more in-store, online, or using the amazing Woolies app. And you can ask her to do a twirl like this
I will.
whenever you see her.
At every
well
moment,
done.
every opportunity. Thank you, Mzansi. Well, thank you for dressing me up to the occasion. What's the occasion? Well, it's gone 7 o'clock. It's time now to dive straight into your national news headlines, where the Gauteng Health Department has issued a malaria alert after recording 414 cases and 11 deaths between January and March this year. Now, officials say the rise is linked to holiday travel to high-risk areas including Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Malawi. The province is also responding to worsening conditions following recent floods that created ideal breeding grounds for mosquitoes. Now, health authorities are urging residents to seek immediate care for symptoms such as fever, chills, and fatigue, noting the increase is sharply higher than the same period last year. In other national news, police have arrested more than 15,800 suspects nationwide during Operation Shanela over the past week. Our spokesperson, Vincent Mukati, says about 1,800 were linked to serious and violent crimes. Authorities also seized smuggled cigarettes worth over 3 million rand and confiscated 128 illegal firearms. Now in Gauteng, more than 1,000 suspects were arrested, including 724 wanted for serious crimes and 103 illegal immigrants. Police say operations will continue to target organized crime, while communities are urged to provide tip-offs through Crime Stop and the MySAPS app. Let's take a look further afield now at your international news-making headlines, where it's reported that Iran is considering attending peace talks with the United States in Pakistan as a 2-week ceasefire nears expiry this week. A senior Iranian official says Tehran is positively reviewing participation, but no final decisions have been made. The shift follows mediation efforts by Pakistan to end a U.S. blockade of Iranian ports, seen as a major hurdle to negotiations. Now, tensions remain high after recent incidents at sea, while Iran's president has criticized what he calls mixed signals from Washington. Talks are expected to take place in Islamabad. Meanwhile, Pope Leo yesterday criticized global inequality as he concluded his visit to Angola, saying many people are exploited by authoritarians and defrauded by the rich. Now, the 70-year-old pontiff also decried the exploitation of Africa's natural resources by tyrants, warning that the world is being ravaged by a handful of despots. Pope Leo is on a day 10 4-nation tour, covering about 18,000 kilometers across 11 cities and towns. The final phase of his historic African tour will end with a 3-day visit to Equatorial Guinea. And finally, Coachella 2026, the world-famous U.S. music and arts festival that's held out in California, delivered a wave of nostalgia and star power during Justin Bieber's Weekend 2 headline set. But one unscripted moment quickly stole hearts. Now, as Bieber performed his classic hits One Less Lonely Girl, where he usually brings a lucky fan onto the stage for a special serenade, fans expected his wife Hailey to join him. Instead, she playfully steps aside and encouraged her friend superstar Billie Eilish to take the spotlight. Now, the crowd erupted as Eilish, overwhelmed with emotion, dropped to her knees before sharing a hug with Bieber, living out her absolute teenage dream. I love that moment, and if you want, you can check it out on social media. For now, though, that is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. It's time now to get an update on your sports with Gray.
Oh man, a beautiful, wholesome moment in a very unwholesome world at the moment. So let's feed that energy right now. And few moments in sport do it better than the Laureus World Sports Awards. The global icons lit up the awards in Madrid yesterday with Aryna Sabalenka and Carlos Alcaraz among the big winners. Then Paris Saint-Germain, they earned Team of the Year, while Lando Norris and Rory McIlroy, they also celebrated some major honors on a superstar-studded night. Absolutely amazing. Some of those names will feature again this morning in our bulletin. Now let's get into yesterday's IPL action as Tilak Varma starred with a brilliant unbeaten century as the Mumbai Indians crushed the Gujarat Titans by 99 runs in their IPL match. Mumbai, they posted 199 for 5, despite some early strikes from our boy Kagiso Rabada, but that was before Ashwani Kumar then ripped through Gujarat's batting with 4 for 24. Incredible performance. Now we can get back into tennis and a name reappearing, but for all the wrong reasons. Sadly, Carlos Alcaraz says he would rather miss defending his French Open title than risk worsening a serious wrist injury. Very mature for a young athlete. The world number 2 has already withdrawn from Barcelona and Madrid, now putting Roland Garros in serious doubt. But Alcaraz, he insists long-term fitness matters more than rushing back too soon. And I think anyone, even those that aren't fans, would give him a few more bites at that cherry, undoubtedly. Now let's get back into Formula One, and this seems to be a shift in the baseline. Formula One teams and stakeholders have now approved engine rule adjustments aimed at improving racing and driver safety from the Miami Grand Prix. So drivers had raised concerns over speed differences and battery recharge issues, with Max Verstappen among those questioning the current system under the new hybrid era. Growing pains, but it seems everyone is on the same page. Well, let's see if the same applies to the traffic out on our streets. I know you're probably about to head out to work. Let's make sure you get there safely.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. Let's see what's going down on your roads out in Johannesburg and Germiston. Well, there is heavy congestion that's been reported on the N3 northbound, and that's between Elands Interchange and Geldenhuys Interchange. Daily commuters can, of course, expect delays. Traffic is moving slowly in that part. So please do proceed with caution. Well, out in Durban in Mgeni is where we head to next, where multiple breakdowns have been reported on the N2 southbound heading towards Spaghetti Junction. Motorists can expect heavy delays as traffic builds in that area. And remember to, of course, not text while driving and arrive alive. Out in Milnerton in Cape Town, there has been congestion reported on the N7 southbound out at Bosmansdam Road. On the M8, now road users can expect delays and advised to, of course, travel slowly. Roads are still wet in the mother city, so do proceed with caution. We'll check in what's happening again at 8 o'clock. For now, though, let's update you on your weather. Let's start out in Polokwane, where your Tuesday brings you thunderstorms with rain forecast, sitting at a 45% chance. Now, temperatures, they do begin at 18 degrees and rise to 23 as your high. And as we look at the week ahead, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions, with rain chance at 70% both tomorrow and on Thursday. And then into Klerksdorp, prepare for a partly cloudy start to the day, with moderate wind from the northwest. Temperatures begin at a low of 14 degrees, but then reaches a high of 26. And then cloudy and wet conditions do continue into the week, with rain chance averaging around 43%. Let's see what's going down in Pretoria. Cloudy conditions will be all the rage this morning and will gradually give way to clearer skies as the day does unfold. Temperatures range from a cool 16 to a warm 23 degrees, and rain is forecast today at 60%, with tomorrow's forecast being at 55%. So definitely a wet week that lies ahead. Well, from PTA, let's head into Johannesburg, where partly cloudy skies will dominate your day, with rainfall chanced at 45%. Temperatures start from a chilly 12 and peak at a mild 21 degrees. And looking ahead, cloudy and wet conditions do persist, with temperatures in the lower teens throughout. Out in Mbombela, your morning kicks off with a rumble of thunder and a 40% chance of rain. Looking at your temperatures now, they climb from a cool 18 to a comfy 23. And rainy conditions do continue, with an 85% chance of rain tomorrow and 60% on Thursday. Out in Bloemfontein, mostly sunny skies are expected today, accompanied by rain, chanced at 60%. Your low is sitting at 10 and your peak is at 21 as the day does progress. Partly cloudy skies do dominate the week. Now with rain, it is chanced and averaging around 24% for the most part. Out in Richards Bay, a partly cloudy day is what you can expect. Looking at your temperatures, it ranges from a warm 22 to an even warmer 29 degrees. It will feel more like a 31-degree day, so good weather out in Richards Bay. And looking ahead, wet conditions will continue on, with tomorrow forecast at 70% chance of rain. Well, out in the beautiful Durban, you'll begin your day under mostly sunny skies. Temperatures, they do begin at 19, but then climb to a nice summer 27. You can expect cloudy and rainy conditions to stick around throughout until Thursday, with rain chanced at 55% tomorrow. We head into Mthatha next, where it's mostly clear skies with lots of sun. That's what you can expect, but there is rain chanced at 25%. Your temperatures will start at a crisp 11 and rise to 25. And over the coming days, expect partly cloudy conditions to persist, with temperatures in the high teens to mid-20s. Let's head into Cradock next, where you can expect a bright and a sunny day. There's some steady wind from the northwest that will come through, but your temperatures move from a brisk 4 degrees. But don't worry, it increases to a nice comfortable 24. Looking into the week, expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the low to mid-20s. From Cradock, we head to Kubompo City, formerly East London. Clear skies will prevail for most of your day, with gentle southwesterly winds. Now, your temperatures range from a low of 14 to a high of 24. And as we look at the week ahead, partly sunny skies will dominate, with temperatures holding steady in the low to high 20s. And then out in Ebeha or GQ, expect plenty of sunshine. There's some strong westerly winds coming through around 31 kilometers per hour. Your temperatures sit between 13 and 23 degrees. And in the upcoming days, mostly sunny skies will prevail, with temperatures warming up and peaking at 31 on Saturday. In the gorgeous George now, partly cloudy conditions will dominate your day, with rain forecast at 50%. Temperatures rise from a chilly 10 to a warmer 22. And looking ahead, you're in for partly sunny conditions, with temperatures ranging between 8 and 28 degrees. Well, let's head into the mother city next. Out in Cape Town, your day is looking mostly cloudy with wet conditions. There are showers chanced at 65%. Now, your temperatures range from a cool 13 to a high of 17 today. And in the coming days, sunny skies dominate with no rain expected through to Saturday, when the showers do, of course, return. Into Sutherland next, you can expect morning cloud cover to break into clear skies later with moderate westerly winds coming through. Now, your temperatures, it just does start at a cold 2 degrees, but rises to 13 as your high. And looking at the week, conditions remain partly sunny with temperatures ranging between 20 until Friday. In Kimberley, you're in for mostly sunny conditions. There's rain forecast at 25%. Your temperatures range from a chilly 8 to a warm 22. Now, you can expect warmer temperatures in the lower 20s in the upcoming days, with rain forecast from Thursday. And then let's see where our last stop is. Of course, Uppies out in Uppington. You're in for a partly cloudy day. Now, your temperatures, they start at a nippy 7 degrees, but climb to a warmer 26. Your week definitely brings you mostly sunny conditions with temperatures in the mid to high 20s, but today's start is a brisk one, so do brace yourselves. And that chilly weather brings us into our sunrise view of the hour to hopefully warm us up. And I think that Siobhan Plaikis has done exactly that. A beautiful area out in Pinetown in Durban, and we can see exactly why you live there, Siobhan. I mean, come on. Absolutely stunning morning view, as you can expect and experience a 30-degree day that lies ahead for you, and we wish you all the best. Thank you so much for sending through that beautiful shot and for cleaning your camera. Listen, Mzansi, your turn's up next. If you would like to show us what your morning looks like, that number's really simple. It is 063 036 9649. We definitely look forward to what your morning is looking like as we delve into hour 2 of your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh man, it's going to be a humbling second hour of the show. Karen Kennedy is here. She has pulled off something, while it's not official, it might be something that no one has ever been able to achieve on this planet, this beautiful blue planet of ours before. And it is obviously worth bringing her into our space to be motivated. But this is, I think, a reset opportunity for all of us to think about. At nearly 60, Karen Kennedy is proving that dreams don't expire. Put that on a t-shirt, please. She recently completed a historic quadruple crossing of Robben Island in freezing Atlantic waters, swimming nearly 30 kilometers in just over 10 hours without a wetsuit. I think someone's lying. Pending the Guinness World Records classification, she could be, in fact, the first and the fastest to achieve this feat. And she joins us now. Please, non-existent studio audience, give us a round of applause. Suddenly, a studio audience manifests when the likes of you step in. Karen, how are you? Are you a little bit crazy in your head? Just a little bit.
Definitely not. Definitely not a little crazy.
I'm
just love swimming.
Clearly in the worst conditions imaginable. I've got mates who have trained to do open water swimming in the ocean. Just that alone is a different beast. This is something else. It's so difficult to know even where to begin, because I would imagine you face your demons on a swim like that. But where does it start? Where does an idea like that start to take root and germinate, if you will?
So basically, when I moved to Cape Town in 2021, I wanted to do single crossing. So that's where I started, basically, doing one single crossing. Then I decided, okay, I've done singles, I want to do a double. So I moved to double crossing. And then in 2025, I decided I wanted to do a triple. So there was only one other lady that had ever done a triple crossing. So I decided that I was going to try and better that time.
As one must.
Which I managed to do. And once I'd finished that, I thought, okay, the last challenge in my 50s was to do a quadruple and hopefully be the first lady to ever do a quadruple in skins.
You know, you strike me as a person who kind of stays centered. You've got that kind of energy, and you're surrounded by our sprint of a day here. It's just insanity all around you. I would imagine you live your life at a different rhythm and a different pace. But did this ever become too big for you? Were there moments where the demon just surfaced and it was like, wow, this is actually, because no one else has ever done this before. Surely the doubts must have been there.
No other woman. There have been men that have done the quadruple, but I'm the first lady to do it in skins. No, because I put the training in. I take a year to train for this swim. Being a coach, I also don't overtrain. I know exactly how much needs to go into it as far as nutrition goes, exercise. So definitely no doubts at all, because I'm not going to enter a swim like this with doubts.
With doubts, because that's danger.
Definitely not.
And there are people who love you, and presumably you have gotten to a place where you're deeply connected to yourself.
Yeah.
And that's often what happens, and we call this a manifestation station, because people arrive here as a natural manifestation of what's been happening in their lives.
Sure.
Is it exquisite? Is it painful? There must be something about that feeling when you're in the water that you love, because I can feel a hunger for it burning out of you. What is it about doing this that makes you so hungry for more of this?
So I think by the time you get to my age, you've dealt with so much in your life that you've kind of learned how to relax a little more. And I'm 60 next month, I just think that I'm able to meditate when I swim. I'm able to just relax. That's where I find my peace. That's where I'm most comfortable, is in the water.
That is
And
crazy.
I think swimming is a technique-based sport.
Yeah.
So if you can swim properly, you shouldn't have too much of an issue getting across, doing a single crossing or whatever you choose to do in your swimming water.
I can't imagine anything surprises you too much anymore, because you put yourself in these uncomfortable places to find the Zen calm. What have you learned through this journey, though? Because it is new territory for you as well, which I would imagine is part of the joy of it. But what have you learned about yourself through this process?
So I think that anything is possible for me, and age definitely doesn't define you.
Oh, for
And
sure.
I think you should just carry on moving as much as possible, and I think movement is the key to living your life to the fullest. And I think as people start to age, they stop moving and they stop dreaming and they stop believing that they're able to do.
We validate by
certain
surviving, not by the
Exactly,
goal. Yeah.
Exactly. So setting yourself a goal and doing it and just challenging yourself.
This is the manifestation station. As I said, what's the next goal? Now, first of all, when do we find out if this is officially in the Guinness World Record book?
So it has been ratified by CLDSA, which is the Cape Long Distance Swimming Association, as having been done. And now there's a whole lot of paperwork and different
cool.
videos and tracks and all the rest that you supply to
Understandably
Guinness
so.
Book of World Records, and then they do their part to ratify it, and then it'll be done.
And of course, it's probably not even going to matter to you, because you're going to move on to the next thing. What is that next thing? What's the next challenge that's got the fire burning?
I haven't actually decided. It will definitely be a swimming challenge. But there's false bay crossings that one can do. I don't think I'm quite finished with Robben Island yet, but we'll see. I'm still deciding what I want to do.
What does that even look like if you're not done with Robben Island? Can you even do 5? Can she do it quicker? I just don't know. No, one thing I do definitely know is that whatever you set out to achieve, you're going to do it, because that's how you have engineered yourself.
100%.
And I'm of an age now where I'm starting to tap into that energy, and I'm realizing that it is the superpower that is kind of kept away from us. So thank you so much for smashing down that wall for other women to step out and do something within their bodies, most importantly. This has just been the coolest thing ever. I have a feeling I might cry the next time I see you, because I know what you put yourself through and just how crazy it is to go through these sorts of things. But the bottom line is, we joke about this being the manifestation station, but look at the algorithm here. How many people end up on this couch because they discovered through moving their body at a more advanced stage of life that purpose lies therein? Just do it. And it doesn't have to look like swimming to Robben Island and back 4 times. You can just get outside, start moving, start running, but embrace it and connect to your own body. Karen, you're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show, indeed, right here on S3. And oh man, we're having such a beautiful morning already. And can I tell you, we love getting to celebrate and do big things, but we also love having big conversations, particularly around our health.
And question number one is, could you be living with neuropathy without even realizing it? This often overlooked condition can start with mild tingling or numbness, but it can quickly progress to disrupted sleep, constant discomfort, and a serious impact on daily life.
It's true, and this is why this morning we're sitting down with two people that are going to help us understand a little bit better when it comes to this specific conversation. It is diabetes practitioner Dr. Shaifali Joshi and a student at the University of Johannesburg who is living with diabetes, Lindy Mutswane. They're here to unpack what neuropathy really is, what to look out for, and how targeted support can make a meaningful difference. So everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please.
Dr. Joshi, Lindy, welcome to Expresso.
Nice to be here.
Incredible. This is actually very close to home because my leg was actually numb last year. I was in hospital for 2 days. They were trying to figure out what it was all about. So let's take it back to the basics because they also explained to me at the hospital what exactly neuropathy is and why we should look out for it.
So neuropathy is basically damage to your nerve. So nerve have 3 functions. There's a sensitive function, so helps you to feel hot, cold, sensations. Then you get a motor function and you get an autonomic function. Motor function is how do you move your foot, you know. And when you get neuropathy, the neuropathy can damage your nerves to such an extent that it starts with a tingling, burning sensation, eventually going on to numbness. Later, if left ignored and not treated, you can develop motor disorders, then you get poor coordination and instability, and you also can get autonomic damage to your nerves, and your skin gets very dry and cracked, and eventually, if left untreated, it can end up with a patient having an amputation of their foot.
Oh my goodness. You see, Dr. Shaifali Joshi, this is why we have you here. I didn't know that it could end up in amputation. And I mean, Lindy, you're somebody who actually started experiencing the symptoms that our doctor's talking about this morning. Can you talk to us? You know, how did they impact your life and what exactly were they?
Okay, for me, in the beginning, it started with the tingling that the doctor's talking about. It would normally happen at night. And as it happened, you know, I didn't take it seriously because I assumed it would go away on its own.
Yeah.
But it persisted and then it got worse because now the tingling became like a burning sensation. And, you know, it disrupted my sleep. I wouldn't sleep at night. And so I wouldn't be as productive during the day. I couldn't focus. I was always tired. So it really affected me.
And when was it that you decided, I now need to take action and really be active in terms of looking after your nerve health?
Well, when the pain became unbearable, because I had tried previously, I tried the creams and the gels for the foot. So later on, I decided, no, maybe I should go seek out my doctor's advice. And then when I went to see him, he explained to me that I was going through a neuropathy, that I was experiencing neuropathy, and then he advised me to get over-the-counter supplements for the neuropathy.
Sure, thank goodness for your doctor.
And talking about Dr. Joshi, I mean, thank goodness we have you in studio because we're able to have these incredible conversations with you. From a clinical perspective, why is nerve support so important?
Because of the consequences of the impact on the patient's life, quality of life. Like Lindy mentioned, if you don't get a good night's sleep, you can't be productive the next day, it leads to depression, affects your work, and it impacts on many aspects of your life. But besides that, if you don't treat this and you end up with an amputation, the impact on your life is tremendous. It's completely going to affect everybody around you. Work situation, home life, getting support. So it's important to identify neuropathy, treat it early. There are various causes of neuropathy. One of them being uncontrolled diabetes. And sometimes that tingling sensation could be an undiagnosed chronic condition, like a viral infection or uncontrolled diabetes.
Sure, and I definitely know that there's so many people out there that are sitting right now and having almost an epiphany.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you say it starts with tingling, it starts with numbness, that's the beginning. When do you know it's too late? Is there that moment where it clicks?
When you lose sensation completely. And I always say that pain is your friend because pain tells you something's wrong. if you can't feel in your foot and you get an injury or a thorn or a cut on your foot and you don't address it, that sensation, that experience is going to result in serious consequences, especially in an uncontrolled diabetic patient, where you can develop gangrene and then, of course, eventual amputation if it's not treated.
This is why conversations like this are so important, because you don't even think of that. You don't think that I could miss something that actually is going wrong because I'm not able to feel the pain. But then, Doc, this is where we need to ask you, where does WellTech Neuro actually fit in?
So WellTech Neuro supports nerve function. What's the main ingredient of WellTech Neuro? It's vitamin B12.
Okay.
So certain patients develop vitamin B12 deficiency, either due to dietary changes, like now becoming vegan is very popular. When you cut out dairy products and yogurt from your diet, you can get B12 deficiency.
Yeah.
So B12 is only available from animal sources, you can't get it from a vegetarian diet.
Okay.
And therefore, it's important then to make sure that you're supplementing the B12, because B12 helps to keep your nerves well-oiled and well-functioning, because with B12 deficiency, you get demyelination of your nerve, which then can result in hypersensitive nerves, whereby you experience the burning, the tingling, etc.
Sure.
And Lindsay, with you, when you were in the beginning stages of your symptoms and you weren't sure and you took some time to even go to a doctor, if someone's watching at home today and they've got the exact same symptoms, what advice would you give them?
I would advise them to firstly seek out advice from a doctor or their local clinic. And once it's established that they have neuropathy, then I would advise them to go to their nearest pharmacy. And, I got myself WellTech Neuro and it started working for me. I will just tell them there is help out there. They don't have to live with pain.
And how long did it take before you started seeing results?
Well, the changes were gradual. It didn't happen overnight. It was over a period of time, but slowly I could see the changes because, I wouldn't wake up in the middle of the night with pain. And, I started getting my energy back and I was showing up in my life the way I was supposed to. I was productive.
Oh, we love life-changing stories. Ladies, thank you so much. We appreciate your coming through and just sharing with us and just letting us in on what WellTech Neuro can actually do for someone. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh,
My feel-good family. The truth is that neuropathy may start quietly, but its impact can be significant. The good news is that recognizing the signs early and taking action with the right guidance and targeted support can help you take back control. A supplement like WellTech Neuro is designed with that in mind, and you have to speak to your healthcare professional, of course, if you have symptoms who do persist and concern you.
100%. And I do tell you this much. This is why we love getting to hang out with you, Mzansi, all in the name of making sure that, Sana, are you actually looking after yourself? You got to make sure that you always just checking your body, regulating, and more than anything else, just checking in with what it is that is going on with you. However, we need to check in with Cape Town because Mzansi in Namhlanje is still going to be so hot, so delicious. Cape TZ Fo Cheesy, what's going on?
Well, I'm saying, Zan and Chan, that I also like to take care of myself, and it is a Health Tuesday, and we're talking all things teas. Now, earlier on, we made a delicious tea soup, and now we're making something even better. We're taking a staple from our pantry, which is green tea, and moving it from the mug into our dinner plate. Now, this is a 10-minute recipe. It's a green tea soup dumpling, ultimate weeknight snack and hack, and we're using the delicate earthy notes of green tea to create a really sophisticated broth that really elevates simple store-bought dumplings into restaurant quality, and it's a meal that can happen in minutes, Jay.
Absolutely.
So you've already gone ahead and poured in our green tea.
Yes.
I love green tea.
And I'm going to put the heat quite low.
Quite low? You want a simmer?
We want a little bit of a simmer. We want all these beautiful fresh ingredients to just dance together quietly in the pot.
I love the dance of fresh ingredients.
Right.
So what do we have here?
So we've got some soy sauce, we've got some sesame seed oil and some fresh ginger. That's going to be the base of our
The
stock.
Holy Trinity.
Along with our green tea, we've got some dumplings from my freezer.
Oh, did you make those?
No, I didn't make them.
Oh,
these are store-bought.
They're so cute.
I love having these on standby because these are such a quick, delicious snack. You just put them in the pan, toast them at the bottom, steam them up.
Nice.
So great.
What's in those ones?
So these are chicken and pork, my favorite. Fresh carrot and bok choy. I mean, again, you can be very adventurous with the ingredients you use. Mushrooms would be great in here.
Definitely.
So
edamame.
Ooh.
Yeah, extra protein.
My language.
When it comes to Asian-inspired dishes, that's like definitely up my alley. So I'm here for it. The green tea base, though, has really got me interested because usually you would use like a stock base. But we're using green tea.
We're using green tea.
Why not?
It's such a beautiful, light vessel. It's just a subtle flavor, you know, so it's a great carrier for flavor, which is why we're using it today.
And it's got antioxidants, slow release of caffeine.
Girl, you know, now that I'm almost 35, I've got to get those antioxidants.
It'll definitely be good for your heart and body health as well. It's actually a better alternative to coffee.
Yes.
So in the mornings, I'll often have a little green tea.
Yeah, that's you shouldn't say that a lot around these many crew members.
On a show called Expresso.
So this is gonna heat up, and then I just want to, while that's heating up, because actually the steam's coming in, so I think we can put our dumplings in.
And these dumplings, how long do they take to cook generally?
These take about 3 to 4 minutes.
Wait, so you're telling me that the inside is basically cooked already?
So it depends on where you buy them. So these ones that I buy specifically, the filling is cooked, steamed prior to being wrapped, but traditionally the filling would be raw. But even saying so, you know, the wrappers are quite thin. It's not a lot of meat in filling in there, so it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes.
Too long to cook through.
Okay, so those are going to be steaming.
Yummy.
Then this little bad guy, the only thing that clings to other vegetable that dirt clings onto more is leeks.
I've heard about leeks, yeah.
What I like to do is I like to soak these in water, and you can see they were rinsed already.
Yeah.
But you can see there's a bunch of, you know, dirt and
some
sand.
bugs in there.
I buy mine from a Chinese grocer, so they're very organic. So they need
They're
a
very,
good
very
wash.
much soiled. I will say I always cut off the bottom.
Yes.
Are you not supposed to?
So that's what I was going to do, Carissa. I was
sorry.
going to get a knife.
I thought I
just to
was
trim
wrong
those
or
off.
something.
Sometimes I don't, because I kind of like, especially when I pan fry them, not cutting them all the way so that they all cling
The
together.
integrity.
You know, so they're a nice substantial, because that seems to be the word of the day, nice and bulky. So
lovely.
these are going to go in.
So this is bok choy. What, for people who are unfamiliar, what would you compare it to? Is it like a
let's
cabbage?
see.
No, not quite.
Kind of like, maybe if a cabbage and baby spinach had a little
affair. Sorry, had that
party.
relationship.
These are looking good, actually. They're softening up nicely. So you'll know they're done when they start, you know, becoming translucent and nice and soft. So quick and easy.
And that also takes super quick to cook.
That takes super quick. In fact, I think a minute in there just to let that dance. Some carrot, you could put that in, but just aesthetically, I think this is where the beauty of this comes in. So just for the sake of the viewers, I'm going to start plating up for us just so we can see the final product.
But also the colors are so beautiful, Jay.
So,
okay, I'm going to take some tips on plating.
So
right
what
now.
I like to do is I like to put, and obviously this is for the viewer's sake, so these aren't fully cooked through. So I'll cook these through when we're done.
Smells incredible.
So what I like to do is I like to first place all my sort of toppings or veg. Oh.
How many dumplings per person?
Oh, 10.
Is there a rule? 10?
You know, they aren't
10 to
very
12.
filling. You know, they're quite light, so you can get away with having quite a few. So I'm going to put that there.
Yeah, you're risking your fingers over there.
Asbestos hands, you know. As a baker, I literally... Here we go. So that's going to go in the middle.
Look at those vibrant colors.
We could put some fresh ginger. We have some two over there.
Yeah.
And then what I do is at the end is I ladle in the broth.
Well, all I'm saying is that it smells fantastic in here. Chef Jay has done it again.
That goes all over there.
That broth looks incredible. In fact, I think I'll taste the final broth. You added a bit of sesame oil in the end, right?
I added it in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end because it's just one of my favorite ingredients.
All
Very
of the
pungent,
above.
and you can smell it over here.
Yeah.
Smell that.
It's like a nutty flavor that it adds as well. Listen, that QR code is on your screen. This can come together in 10 minutes. Life is busy, life is hectic. Winter is also coming. So this is the perfect recipe to jump straight onto. It is a delicious soup dumpling recipe. Of course, with that base being green tea. Do you feel invigorated?
You got to get into this.
Me, I'd put some chili in there as well.
You got to try it. It's delicious. Oh, chili.
Yeah.
Spring onion.
Done. Sesame seeds, done. Thank you so much for joining us for our second recipe. Listen, we've got one more coming your way. Also green tea inspired. So if you haven't already, grab yourself a cuppa and we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, my feel-good family. You're still tuned into your feel-good breakfast show right here on S3. Now, something else that happens on S3 every single Monday night, it is Tropica Island Search. Now, the search for the next Tropica Island of treasure has taken us to amazing places and breathtaking destinations. And one stop that really brought the heat and the fire, it had to be Turkey. My girls Zanzan and Chad Jones, they explored a destination packed with adventure, culture, and those smooth signature Tropica moments that just hit different. I mean, everybody knows this guy for his dance moves, but today he's bringing his smooth vibes right here on our Feel Good Breakfast Show. Everybody, make some noise. It's Chad Jones. How does it feel back in Joburg, back in South Africa after your cute little adventure?
Feels really good.
Incredible.
Welcome to the show. I feel like I've been here more than you.
Actually, you're more part of the family than what I am at this point.
It's the first time you interviewed me.
It is.
Yeah.
No, I've done red carpet things with you, but not actually
for sure.
in studio. Okay, let's take it back to Turkey.
Yeah.
I know you did some paddle, which is so like on brand for you.
Are you right?
Did you obviously beat San.
Yeah.
I saw you
I'm
beat
a tennis
San.
player, but yeah, I play a bunch of paddle.
So
yeah.
you did some paddle in Turkey, which is such a bucket list thing to do, and then you also did some sailing. What stood out for you in Turkey?
So I think what stood out to me was the boat days and like the old town, going around the old town and exploring, looking at the architecture, the old school stuff that's been there for years and years and years. But I think the boat days for me, because I'm an ocean guy.
You didn't get any seasick?
No.
You're good.
No. I'm used to the boats, but like the food that was served on the boats, the crystal clear waters, and like the mini islands that we got to visit, were like, I don't know, world wonders vibes, because there was that one island with the freshwater spring in the middle of the ocean.
I remember that.
So salt water and then a freshwater spring that we got to taste the water as well.
How special. Did that heal you? Did you feel
I was like,
healed?
what's going on? Because like you're surrounded by salt water and like this just comes out of nowhere.
Incredible. And you were obviously in Zanzibar for your season. So now you've experienced the island life with both Zanzibar and now Turkey.
Yes.
Take me through your thoughts on Turkey compared to Zanzibar.
Okay, so Turkey definitely gives like the European island vibes. Still tropical though, where Zanzibar you can feel it's Africa.
Right.
Yeah, Africa's got the vibe about it. But I think it's two different feelings because in Zanzibar I was there like to compete and in Turkey, I was
I mean,
like...
did you really compete? Because didn't you get kicked out quite early?
Whoa.
So then
I
wasn't
got
it
brought
just-
back.
You did get
But-
well, you
so
did.
technically, I didn't get eliminated first.
Yes.
Technically.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, but...
Nice save.
Turkey was more of like an excursion. We got to see and learn about the history and culture. Where Zanzibar, I kind of just got thrown in there, and like a lot of the challenges were based on culture and history. Me being a recruiter of the islands,
Yes.
I would say Turkey has a very good stands a very good chance of hosting the next Tropica Vibe.
And something else that Turkey has is Club Med. I mean, I watched that episode. I was like, this resort life must be nice. I mean, you had some ocean on this side and then you had mountains on the other side of the resort. Take me through the Club Med experience.
Okay, shout out Club Med.
Shout out.
Because wow, that's the first time I've ever been to a Club Med as well. But the hospitality was just insane. And like you said, I think there was, it's the hotel, the ocean, and then the mountains. It literally looks like a backdrop. Like, I think I took a few pictures and stuff, and then my family were like, no, you're not even in Turkey. How is this in Turkey? But everything was, it was amazing. I'm definitely gonna try and make a plan to go back.
Okay, can I also go?
Yeah,
can
for
we
sure.
Go to
Club Med.
Yay.
Club Med.
The two of us, let's go. And then you've also seen the lineup of the celebrity contestants for this year.
Wow.
What is your take? Because that is a fire lineup.
Yeah, it looks kind of crazy. We have Costa, we have Franca, we have Sandil, a bunch of actors, we have entrepreneurs, we have rap stars.
Who are you backing? Who do you think is going to take it for season 12?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because there's a lot of...
we thought you were going to go all the way.
I thought I was going to go all the way. But you have to have a really good partner as well. As you can see in our season, the people who expected to be eliminated won.
100%. Who would
So
have
you
thought?
can never say... I mean, you can always have your backing.
Yeah.
Personally, I would back Costa.
Everybody is... Okay, wait, you're saying you're backing
No, but it's
Costa?
because, I don't know, she's an gold medal Olympian.
But then every celebrity contestant that I've interviewed, I've asked them who are you most scared of? And everybody's saying Costa. So you saying that
Intimidation.
Yeah.
But you gotta see her swim game though. Because swimming's a huge
But
part.
she has also been practicing running on the sand. I did ask her and she said, I'm pretty good at it.
Even if she doesn't run on the sand.
She's so good. Who am I to say Costa Semenya
Exactly.
can't run? Okay, quick fast, what advice do you have for the contestants going on season 12?
Okay, auditioning.
Yes.
So I would say showcase your personality more than anything. Because everyone's gonna show that they're physically able, mentally able, they can do this, they can do that, but the show wants personality. If you got drama, bring the drama. If you got seriousness and competitiveness, bring that. But don't be afraid to show it, because I know self-tapes can be very daunting. But yeah, you just got to showcase your personality and you should be good.
Okay, well, you're not going anywhere. You are cooking. I know you're pretty good in the kitchen.
Yeah, I love cooking.
Yeah, he loves cooking. Okay, we're bringing the island vibes right here to our kitchen, and he is bringing the turkey food to our kitchen. Stay tuned for that, my feel-good family. But for now, we're heading to Cape Town.
Join me, Zanele Potelwa, this week as our tropical island search continues through Southeast Asia. We're in Vietnam, baby, where golden beaches meet buzzing cities and ancient traditions shape everyday life. Now, we all know travel is better with a partner, right? So, it's introducing Bobby van Jaarsveld.
Will Vietnam be the smoothest of them all?
Join us Monday evening at 6, repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3 to find out.
Ooh, we
Come
look
on.
forward to that adventure. It always just keeps getting better and better.
I love it. And feed off their words. You're talking to two people who have kind of kicked down those doors, smashed through that ceiling, however you want to describe it. But just back yourself. Don't feel awkward if it's a self-tape. Have some fun with it. Experiment. Push the boat out. Put yourself in uncomfortable places so that we can see the real you, because that's what's going to come out. Trust me, when you're on this island, the authenticity trumps everything else. Okay, the guns will help, but there's enough guns on the island already, potentially.
It could be your mind that will get you far. Now, listen, we've had so much inspiration on the show today. I'm pretty sure you feel so pumped up. So we're going to serve you something absolutely delicious. I say we generously. Actually, Chad Jones out in Joburg is going to serve you a tantarini.
Tantarini. Yeah, no, we Tantuni, that does sound great. Then we've got the Goliath stepping in with the Goliath effort. The Comics Choice Awards, I think this is the one that the comics really want to win because it's a nod from your tribe, from your people.
Yep.
I would like to know who the funniest of the lot is, actually, out of all of them, because they are quite competitive as well. So we might find out that afterwards. Now, we are just giving flowers where they are due after this. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
She is so funny. We are laughing a lot, but not around this number. Mzansi, 71 million rand. Pop. I'm going to leave it there. We know. Okay, no, it's Powerball. And Powerball Plus has been just not playing around, I think, this whole year. Their jackpot is sitting at a huge 71 million rand today.
Could it be mine?
It could be yours.
It could be mine. Okay, if you play your cards right, though, you've got to buy your tickets now in store. You can head to nationallottery.co.za. You could also use your mobile app on your phone. You don't even have to leave your house. Or cell phone banking is something that you could use to access some moolah.
And everyone has their lucky mode, so lean into your lucky feelings. And we have kept all of the details on how you can do it on our social media pages, so you've no excuses. Just do it. Panda Pusher, play your Powerball Plus today for an estimated 71 million rand in the jackpot. Do you think that someone picks it up? He picks up the big bag of money and goes, oh, it's about 71 million rands worth.
It feels about right. I love it.
Wow.
As somebody that looks like money, feels like money. We're heading into the kitchen with him. His name is Chad Jones, and we can't wait to bring you a flavor of Turkey.
Yep, we are 100% here in our kitchen ready with Mr. Chad Jones. He's bringing turkey to us because he's on the search for that beautiful island thanks to Tropica Island of Treasure. Chad,
yeah, boo.
I know you've got the island on lock. You've got the dance moves on lock. The thing is, you're good in the kitchen.
100%.
But you make steak, eggs, avo,
noodles.
and noodles. So now we're making something quite hectic, a Turkish meal. What are we making today?
We are making today tantuni.
There we go.
Tantuni. I think that's how it's pronounced.
That's it.
Yeah. So
what exactly is that?
So it's like a kind of like a steak stir fry, mixed with fresh vegetables.
I see that. And then we're putting it in a wrap situation.
In a flatbread, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're making the filling.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sure.
What's first?
Okay, so first we have the beef.
Yes.
But you know we have to season the beef.
Season it.
Yeah.
So there's some pepper, some salt and
salt,
pepper.
yeah. Give
Love
it a little.
Oh, he's mixing it. He's getting his hands dirty.
I did wash my hands.
This is the first time I felt confident with a Tropica celebrity contestant in the kitchen. Because all the other ones, they literally were like, "Yo, I'm not good in the kitchen, but I think you're good."
I'm Asian.
You're Asian. Our parents told us well.
We got the heat on.
Yes. Okay. So we're
so we got our oil.
Yeah. Understood. Oil and then beef that you have cut into stickies, into slithers.
I think the pan is hot enough.
Wait, do we have a thing to...
Yes, we do. We have a spatula.
Oh, do we? No, I didn't see it. I was stressing over there.
I'm more of a hands-on guy. You know what I mean?
Okay, take me back to Turkey. Is there a meal, you come back to South Africa, you go to bed and you're like, yo, I wish I could go back to Turkey quick fast and have that meal again?
Doner kebab.
What is that?
100%. So it's like... So it's not like your South African traditional kebab, like on a stick.
Yeah.
It's actually just like seasoned meat.
Okay.
But it's like different types of meat. I think it's like beef and lamb all put
all
together.
in one meal?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, squished together like.
Like a meatball.
And they put it in like, it's like a meatball.
Okay.
But like in sausage. It looks kind of like a sausage, and then they have the fresh condiments on the side.
Nice.
You got your hummus, you got your the yogurt. And then you put everything all together with flatbread.
And why have we not tried to make this meal at home if you're like listening for it so badly?
Because there's Mr. D.
Oh,
So that saves a lot of dish. But
Okay,
I'm definitely going to try.
Nice.
But it's a lot of ingredients.
Okay, what's going in next?
We've got paprika.
Paprika, I love a paprika. It also gives it that beautiful color.
100%. No color, no flavor. That's what Gordon Ramsay said.
You're not Gordon Ramsay at all. Okay, after you do the flavoring of paprika, what are we doing?
Then we're going to put some water in here so we can kind of reduce it down to make it like a saucy. I'm going to use a lot of water.
Okay,
there we go.
clever, very clever.
There we go.
What surprised you about the Turkish food and their flavors?
It's so different. Like, it's a different taste. And when everything comes together, it's so good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And watching your episode, I know you did some fine dining, but you also did street food situations. What was your favorite? What was the most authentic experience?
So I think it's called kofta.
Yes.
So that's also like, so it's kind of like the meatballs.
Why do you like meatballs so much?
Hey, we like...
Why are we not making meatballs today?
Why aren't we actually?
Yes.
But
we need
yeah,
a multitask. We need to do the next thing.
Okay, no, so I think we need to let this reduce.
Okay, but we don't have time for it to reduce.
Okay.
So you have to let it reduce, and then what comes next?
Yes, but also we have a finished product here.
Yes, that's the meat, the yum. Okay.
The good.
Thank you. I'm going to put it...
The nyama. That's all we want.
Nyama.
Yes.
That is it.
And then we have the flatbread, okay?
Let's put it this side. Thank you. So you're putting onions in. What is that?
Yeah.
What is
I forgot what it's called, but it's like dried out berries type of
Oh, nice. You smelled it just now, and you're like, oh, that's really strong.
No, it smells good.
Oh, stunning. Love that. Why are you putting it in the onions?
Very fragrant. It's like seasoning the onions kind of a thing.
You could have just put it straight into the pan.
No, but we got to eat the onions raw.
Oh, because Gordon Ramsay told
No, that's like the Turkish thing.
Right, you
all of
went
these,
to Turkey. You've been
all
in
of the
this.
condiments and stuff, it's like raw.
Okay, so we are ready to
we only
assemble.
cook the meat because... I mean, we could have carpaccio.
No. We are not going to hospital. Okay, so this
is parsley, and then we obviously, it's kind of like, I mean, parsley adds flavor.
Yes, love parsley. Love
100%, so I'm just going to use my hands.
And I don't have, you can just dust yourself off over here on your apron.
Okay,
are you ready to assemble? Should we try?
Yes, let's do it, like the Avengers.
Bring those condiments aside. Let's switch that off in case it starts burning. There we go. Bring that over, please, and thank you.
There we are.
Why, thank
That's
you.
Looking good.
I also washed my hands, just FYI.
Yeah,
Okay, so thanks to Turkey, do we do this first or do we do the condiments first?
I think we put the beef in
Put
first.
the beef in.
The protein.
And is it just, are we just folding it over like this?
However you want to eat it.
Okay, thank you.
Sometimes I just break off sticks And then I take a bit
Not
of
the
beef.
stuffies.
And I take a bit of
Okay, let's use
tomatoes
all
and
the
onion.
beef. Okay, you can put that
make
in
like
a
a
stuffed
tortilla.
too later. And then we're putting tomato. I told you, you're like, you just like to kimbe. Like one thing about you. Okay, some tomato.
Really?
You put the onions for me, please, and thank you.
Oh, that's looking great.
How did it taste? Did you do good? You have
I mean,
to try
whoever cooked that needed a bit of salt on that, a bit of seasoning, but I mean, it's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's squeeze some lemon juice.
Lemon.
You take what?
Whoa.
Live TV.
Good catch.
1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. Oh, I was doing it so cute and she was doing so wild.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we folded, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but ours is looking a little messy.
It looks like a big
It's literally
taco.
messy. So we are not good in the kitchen together. Maybe me individually, I'm good.
See,
Maybe
this is
you
why you gotta
individually, you're
break
good.
off like pieces of flatbread
Yes,
and
but
eat
you
them
know
like.
what? We have pieces of flatbread.
Okay,
Are
okay,
you
okay,
ready?
okay. Yeah. You missed.
I did miss. Ta-da! And there is
That
your
looks good as
sticky.
well. Mm-hmm.
It's so messy. And this is my sticky. Okay,
But
let's
that's
do
the
some.
beauty of it. So with the Turkish food, I just use my hands as well.
Do a lot
with
of people do
everything.
that?
I'm not sure, but I do.
Wait, is Turkish food spicy? Do they use chili at all?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, stunning.
They
Okay,
actually give you like
on the side. like
grilled,
condiments.
yeah,
Ooh,
like
stunning. Okay,
jalapenos.
let's eat. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is good.
The fresh onions and
It's stunning.
these have to be fresh.
You need to make this tonight. Chad, you're not going anywhere. You're still dancing. You can finish that off. My feel-good family, he's sticking around to do some dancing. I am stressing, let me tell you. Cape Town, can I tap out? Can you come and do this little dance thing here with my friend Chan Jones?
Join me, Zanele Potelwa, this week as our tropical island search continues through Southeast Asia. We're in Vietnam, baby, where golden beaches meet buzzing cities and ancient traditions shape everyday life. Now, we all know travel is better with a partner, right? So, it's introducing Bobby van Jaarsveld.
Will Vietnam be the smoothest of them all?
Join us Monday evening at 6, repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3 to find out.
So first of all, that looks just amazing. I'm sorry that we have to live vicariously through them, but don't worry, you could actually get to one of these islands, compete and win yourself $500,000. So just keep checking the socials.
Right.
And
There's in-person auditions too.
And maybe you want to do an eating thing with food noises. That was the loudest crunch we have ever heard on TV in TV land ever, but we love it. And yes, there will be more deliciousness because Chef Jay is around.
And his chest is open.
Ooh, and I'm ready for a bit of a Skinner story.
Oh, is that why?
Spicy, spicy. I'm here for the tea, Charles.
Okay, not even green tea this time. We're talking Hollywood tea.
Dirty
and we
chai.
can't wait
Yeah.
to get into it. We're going to update you on all things to do with entertainment news. We'll do a segment here and then out in Josie. The Goliaths will handle another one. And we'll
good
make
luck.
it real spicy after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Mzansi, it's so good to be with you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All in the name of making sure you go into the day with a big smile on your face. And Sana, the smiles are about to be galore. In fact, the laughs. Because fun definitely runs in this comedy family. And while not everyone on the couch is related, or rather on the chairs, the energy is very much shared. They're some of South Africa's most loved and versatile comedic voices, bringing the laughs, the chaos, and a whole lot of personality into our studio today. Guys, I'm fangirling actually because they're behind the Goliath Comedy Club, and they're here to chat about what makes them tick, along with the upcoming Comics Choice Comedy Awards taking place on the 2nd of May 2026. Everyone, please welcome the incredible Jason, Donovan, Nicholas, and Kate Goliath to Expresso.
Guys, can we just all agree that we are going to give her flowers right now?
Yes.
Because that was in capital letters. Right, coming up next, we got the Goliath. Oh my goodness.
You are like the AI version of Venolia. It's like Venolia came back, but with money.
No way.
Mamba Beza, PK Box.
Everyone
Mamba
always
Beza,
says,
PK Box.
guys,
Clean.
you know what? You guys are so amazing. I love you. This is why I'm saying I'm fan killing, because you guys are the ministers of comedy. And guys, I'm so glad that all of my lessons for your comedy paid off. Look at how
We
you're shining
appreciate
now.
you.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
you and your ability to lie in the morning. In the morning. 5:8. Children haven't written one word in their school books and they were lying.
Oh no.
This class now.
Guys, you have to talk to us because honestly and truly, I'm just like, I'm in awe of what you guys have built. It's
Thank
so beautiful to see. I mean, you hear the word Goliath and you're just like, yes, it is the giants of comedy. So we appreciate what you guys have done for South African comedy. But let's talk about how you've just seen the audience in terms of the people that receive your comedy grow in South Africa, and especially since, establishing this beautiful comedy club.
I'm going to hand it to Kate. As somebody on
I'll
the
take
outside.
I'll take it. I saw Kate panicking. I saw Kate. No, you can keep that on.
Okay.
It's for Nicholas, that one. That one. There's 75 people behind the camera.
I was going to say live television.
Oh my! People are perspiring.
But we're doing well.
No, we're doing incredibly.
Yes.
So what we've seen over the years is kind of positive and negative, right? So there was this beautiful swell before COVID. And I think we were finally getting to the space where we were overcoming. I think our main hamstring is the fact that globally there's a theatre culture, and comedy always piggybacks off the back of that theatre culture. So people are used to going out to live entertainment. They've got a budget in the first world to do this thing. Then here in South, we wait either for internationals to come or we wait for Skumbuzo or Pops to do a show. We spend our last e-wallet. We go and enjoy the show. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
So what we'd seen was finally people starting to normalize celebrating life. Then COVID came, took life away.
Yes.
And now there's been, we've been nurses now. We've been operating with CPR just to revive, especially Joburg. So Cape Town is back in the game. Joburg is struggling. So I'm looking at the Joburg people with money.
Please look at them.
You're staying in your house for no reason.
Exactly.
Your children are annoying. They are noisy.
Thanks,
You
yes.
are laughing and taking a holiday from your life. 2nd of May, come to Gold Reef City. The Comics Choice Comedy Awards.
Yes, honey, I love that.
Couldn't have framed it better. That was perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, thank you, like I said, for the way in which you're continuing to resuscitate this young audience that we're looking at. But now, let's talk about you guys as a dynamic. Because, you all have such different things that make you shine, from the storytelling that comes from you, Nick, to the way in which you guys are able to just off the cuff, the way you do, in terms of just, always interacting with the audience. Talk to me about how you guys bring this dynamic together without stepping on each other's toes.
Sure. You know what? This is an interesting one. I think a lot of people, with business, with forming a unit, you're always expecting that, no, this is not going to last too long, because it often happens, right?
Yes.
Especially in our game, because comedy it's a singular sport. It's a one-man game. You get up on stage, you're on your own, you come back, you go back
you
again.
die or don't.
Yes, it's one of those things. So it's rare to find a unit, who one, obviously always support each other, who we have, like you say, we have, individual styles, but we never competing for attention,
but in a very healthy way.
Oh, really?
In a very healthy way.
But I think from my perspective, it's a case of they balance each other out. So they all find the same things funny, but they express it in different ways.
True.
So there's something for everybody, and I think that's where the competition just falls flat, is because that's what comedy is. I don't want to see the same comic every single day. I want to see something different. We all enjoy something different to laugh at. So I think that's where that balance and the harmony comes.
I love that. This is why we have
You
the
see,
ladies.
the other thing, we are kind of, the fact that we all have the same surname, for example. Every time one of us goes up on stage, we represent the entire unit.
Come on.
So if somebody is acting a type of way, you go, it's not Nicholas Goliath, is you see those Goliaths. You know, so you have to show up every time with positivity, with enthusiasm, with good energy, because you represent the squad every single time, and that's what makes it work.
So how can I become part of? What if I can be Zanele Potelo Goliath?
It already sounds nice.
You know
We
what I
love that.
mean?
No, but we are all married now, so sorry for you. The shop is closed.
Not sorry
No,
for
the
you.
shop is closed.
In fairness, I do have a 17-year-old, so if you're willing to...
Order, Nicholas,
rebuke
order.
in the name
It's
of
the
Jesus.
morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, Granny's watching.
No.
Plan and prepare yourself so that you are ready for him, because he's amazing.
I'm fine, thank you. And I want to go back quickly. I want to go back.
Come back, yeah.
I want to go back to the conversation of the competition very quickly. So do you guys like sit at the end of the month and go, okay, guys, how much money did you make? And what about you?
No.
And what about you?
So two things. Years ago, I think the best thing we ever did in our business was I think we turned 15 next year, so maybe 12 years ago, we decided we don't want to know what we earn. Between the three of us, we don't want to know what we earn, because human nature is such that if you feel you're not being rewarded accordingly, your effort mentally seems to go down. Then we were just like, every time you switch on a mic is an opportunity to give 150%. You get ahead of that by only figuring out at the end of the month. We've got a very clean eat what you kill business. And I think that's where family businesses flop. When you start comparing money, when you start stressing.
Be the boss. That's the problem.
100%. So when you take that out of the equation, now we literally just support each other, but more than that, we also keep each other grounded. Because the second you start divering here, you're going to get told immediately.
By this one.
No, divas, I love that. But then let's talk about this diva move that you guys are pulling. And Nick, I want you to answer this.
Come on, Nick.
Of hosting 13th Annual Comics Choice Comedy Awards. Talk to me about that. What does it mean to you guys? But also, how are you guys as the Goliaths going to do it all together? Because 4 people stepping on one stage, it's crazy.
Wow. Look, first of all, I think it's a perfect... After everything's happened, I think that we are the right choice. Especially for the theme, which is a family affair. I feel like there's no other family, because we've even got family in the industry that's not family, that are not alive. But we are
Shout out Robbie Collins.
Shout out to Robbie.
And like Zanele.
And Zanele.
Yes.
Potentially.
Yeah, but I think it's exciting for us to be on stage with Kate for the first time.
Woo, go Kate! Yes!
The funniest.
Exciting and terrifying, because like Jay says, Kate is the funniest, and she's just behind the scenes. So now
that's my girl.
It's a little bit scary for us to have to know that she's going to be competing with us properly.
But at least she's scared. She's not going to go back.
That's it.
So we're fine. She's going to spoil them.
I'm afraid she might fall in love with you
No.
and realize how good she is.
Kate, we are going to be there witnessing.
I'd like to just say the experience leading up to this has been more than enough.
I love it.
Jobs,
I love it.
Also, Kate will be cancelled on her third show.
Let
me tell you.
Ooh, this is very true. This is very true.
Canceling you guys now on the show.
Like Oprah Winfrey, but with words I'm not allowed to say at this time. Hey, you, and even your father, and your friend, and your niece, and look at your face like a horse and a dog and a child.
I am done with you guys, and this is why I need you to please tell us where can we get tickets and get ready.
Tickets at Quicket, and it's on the 2nd of May at the Lyric Theatre.
Gold Reef City.
Beautiful.
You're gonna be
So
sad.
Tumi Moraki, summary.
Yes.
We've got
Lindy Johnson.
Lindy Johnson.
Lindy Johnson.
Chester Mercy.
Come on. So it's a family affair with us and the whole comedy family. If you want to see the whole comedy industry of South Africa celebrating at one time, come through Gold Reef City. Trust me, if you're not there, you're going to be liking our pictures and commenting nonsense.
We love you
Done.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Zanele
Zanele what would comedy
apply
be
for a
without
bond
you
now. Your
guys?
credit rating has gone up. Apply for those loans. Apply. You've got money now.
Oh no!
Forget about 3 months bank statements, Zanel.
They are not just rich in money, Kesana, they are rich in comedy, okay? And you got to make sure you purchase your ticket on the 13th, or rather for the 13th, Comics Choice Comedy Awards on Quicket. So simple, so
2nd
easy.
of May.
2nd of May, we will see you there, Lyric Theatre. It's going to be nice. We'll see you next. For now, though, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to see you after this.
Okay, bye.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on S3. We've had entertainment in the form of the Goliath brothers. They'll be back in just a little bit. But now I've got my other brothers on the couch this morning. We've got Graham as well as Jay. That's we just keeping around for the show because we can. We love him.
I'm glad I brought this shirt.
Have we gone one more button down because it is going to get spicy.
It's
entertainment
TV,
news.
Graham. Come on. In a world filled with trends and really things that happen overnight, staying relevant is something that I want to talk about this morning. In the entertainment world, it's a whole different ball game, and it takes things like reinvention and also resilience and probably a very strong sense of self. So this morning, that's why I brought in our brothers over here. We're looking at the stars who continue to evolve, adapt, and find new ways to connect with audiences, proving that longevity in the industry is anything but accidental. Because you don't just grow Naomi Campbell legs and walk.
Yeah, man.
20 years in, that takes effort.
And I think, we chase the relevance all the time, but I think we've kind of got it wrong because it feels like the people who are relevant now are doing it by choice.
Yes.
They're intentional about being that. It's not like it's been given to them. It's somehow got to start with us. I say with hope.
I love that, Greg. You are definitely one to talk because you have been in the industry, not aging.
Look at the space.
Not even aging a little bit. You need to give us your skincare routine. But then when I think of you, I think about Keanu Reeves.
Ooh. Oh, wow, really?
Because you are the one. He is Neo.
He is a...
Wait, you can't say Keanu Reeves
without dodging some bullets along the way. But I look at him and I really think, wow, Keanu has had a long career. He's looked the same. I think it's because he's unproblematic. He's also got just such a humble personality. He still takes the train.
He seems like a beautiful human being.
Absolutely.
You try and find a negative anything attached to this man. Obviously, he does Kung Fu and he learned Kung Fu on another level, Wushu, like the masters. And what he achieved for the Matrix, that he just became a unicorn for me because he's just, and he lives that now. And some of the greatest martial arts in the world are like, this guy is a bona fide, like, on that. So I get that, but he just seems to be, like, how many stories are there of him giving up his seat on the train, those sorts of things?
Giving up money.
To strangers.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that it leads into that because I think when you lead with kindness and love and light in that way, good things will come to you.
Yeah.
And good skin will come to you.
That's true, and that's what we're aiming for. You don't even need the Botox. Just be kind. Just be good. But we've seen him in blockbuster moments, heartfelt fan moments as well. He's become such a beautiful symbol of consistency, but also that quiet resilience throughout the years.
Yeah, and there's something about it. It's kind of like the Bruce Willis effect. When he came into the world, he wasn't your stock standard action star. He looked like a normal guy that had just been beaten up, but got back up again and went straight out there. I'm trying to censor my words here because of all the movies he's done, but Keanu's got that vibe about him. He doesn't look like an Arnold who's going to kick down the door. He looks like someone potentially, there's just something normal about him.
And maybe that's why we love him. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. I mean, listen, The Matrix was a whole... For the youngsters that at home, The Matrix was. Like we need to explain
I
it
know.
because it was so long ago, but
It was a cultural
still
reset,
stood
yeah.
the test of time, and it was because of him.
You get
Sure.
before Matrix and after Matrix. That's how it is.
That's
for most
it,
of us.
right? And we're living in the Matrix. Meanwhile, there's another woman that I'd love to give some flowers to. And I know she has some controversy around her name, but Miss J-Lo, Miss Jenny from the block, Miss Jennifer Lopez, we can't deny that at 50 or 50 plus, she looks incredible.
Yeah, she does.
She's just been going throughout the years, no signs of slowing down, decades in her career, reinventing herself constantly.
And with hassles on the side.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like the biggest stress in most of our lives comes from our partners because those are the people we care the most about, right?
Right.
Imagine your life has been like that for the last few years with everything that's gone on in your relationship being
Crazy.
front page news as you step outside your house.
Yeah.
I'm just holding
Wow.
back
Look at her.
the urge to stand up and dance because that's one of my favorite songs, Get Right.
Ooh, it's a great song.
And I mean, she's done it all. I mean, she's done movies, she's done perfumes. I mean, remember Glow by J-Lo?
Yes.
I mean,
it smelled good.
It smelled good. And I mean, she's still glowing. Look at that. I mean,
And even what's that movie she did? Made
Made in Manhattan.
Made in Manhattan.
Iconic.
Monster-in-Law.
Also iconic.
And then all her hits. She does have some controversy around her, but I honestly think you cannot be that beautiful, that famous, that long in the game without the
but
flies
the thing is,
circling.
but all of us, I mean, we had a session about cosmetic surgery and what we are all willing to
Right.
lean into, especially as we advance in years. If you have access to healthy treatments, I just have a feeling what they have access to, we don't even know about.
No, we don't.
I have a feeling. That's
for
because
sure, but-
look at her face.
Look at her
I
face.
mean, for goodness sake.
If you look at, I mean, beyond her looks, I mean, to carry herself on a stage like that at that age is just phenomenal. You know, I mean, she can literally do it all. She just did Las Vegas residency.
Right.
You know, and I mean, there was a lot of controversy around her singing live, not singing live. I personally don't care. She's J-Lo. She can do whatever
She's a
she wants
performer
because she's a
too.
performer.
Yeah.
She's worked hard. You know, I mean, I cannot imagine standing on a stage while I actually
Try and sing
You
and
can,
do
you
it. Just
can.
sing and do a TikTok dance together at the same time and see if you can still talk afterwards. And I get that.
You know, I
No,
really
she's
had
gorgeous,
some
man.
newfound respect when I watched, I think it was a documentary leading up to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And I just saw the work and how much she cared about this product at the end of the day and everything she sacrificed. So shout out to you, J-Lo, Jenny from the block.
Rocking it, babe.
We've got to get into another person that's my favorite for many reasons. He is just one of the coolest guys in Hollywood, and his name is Robert Downing Jr.
Oh, my
He's
God.
had a career comeback after a lot of setbacks, and I really love the fact that he's still Mr. Iron Man and will forever be. He was written off at some point.
Yeah, as the industry loves to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you had to take a camera and shove it into the life of any 19 to 23-year-old,
Right.
you would find madness and mayhem.
As it should be almost.
That's what it is. So I get that. So he was really written off, and he's obviously gone through some major addiction challenges.
Right.
And he's received help. I know he was very vocal about Mel Gibson
Yeah.
stepping into that ugly space with him
Sure.
and actually giving him a hand out. And I know Mel Gibson's got a lot of detractors, and he's gone through the most as
Right.
well, often his own worst enemy. But Robert Downey Jr., again, what typifies him? It's the love, it's the care.
And it exudes out his face, like you could see it at every moment. But it does make me wonder when it comes to having legs in Hollywood, is reinvention the key coming back?
Got to be a fallen hero.
Gotta be
You've
a
got
fallen
to get back up
hero.
again. That seems to be the modality. In
I like
sports,
that
it's the
song.
same, but in Hollywood, but is there a line? Like,
Is there a line?
I mean, I like to compare it to like all the big divas in Hollywood, you know, like Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight and Shaka Khan. They're not having these major reinvention moments. They are playing around with different genres of music and tinkering with that.
Doing
But
what they
they're
do.
Doing what they do, and they stand the test of time. I mean,
Without the controversy.
Without the controversy. So, I mean, it depends.
Can I throw a cat among the pigeons
Please
here?
do.
I just have a feeling we are looking back because we are struggling to find the meaning of the way life is now.
Yeah.
So we're looking back to the way life was to find more meaning and authenticity and lived experience.
Yeah.
Because today is a version of lived experience that we're trying to show everyone. We're not out there living it.
Yeah, performance.
And a lot of these
yeah.
actors and these superstars represent the movies that took us through that period of being alive and engaging and being a part of life.
That's a good social commentary.
that is.
And that's why there's
Interesting.
such a big sense of nostalgia. It's even a
Yeah.
trend now for many people
Big
to
time.
look back and just say, oh, the times that were not too far back, but far back
The
enough.
90s is fine. We'll leave it.
It was a great time. We just saw a moment of doomsday as well that, of course, we all enjoyed. But these stars, I would say, are proving that success in entertainment isn't just about fame. It is about growth, accepting that growth, adapting to that growth, and staying connected to audiences across generations. Chase, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, Chef Jay. Thank you for cooking us some green tea and beyond.
I know you're hiding the broth.
No, I drank it.
It's there. It's still there.
It was so delicious. We've been cooking in Cape Town, cooking out in Jozi. Now it's time to work it all off.
Oh, we are ready to work it off. Let me tell you, my feel-good family, am I nervous to do a 3-hour live show? No. Am I nervous to do a 30-second dance with Chad? Yes. Also, my guy, I need to tell you that I have a bone to pick with you because you told the whole of South that us as Asians, we can all dance. And I'm Exhibit A, who cannot dance as an Asian. So here I am, and you have to teach me your ways.
Well, we'll prove today that you can dance.
Okay, I'm going to make myself look like a Popeye, but it's fine. Let's go.
So this is like it's a dance that's trending at the moment.
Okay, let's go. Step number 1.
Step number 1, you're going to throw your hip through your hands. So it's 1, 2.
Okay, 1, 2.
Down, down.
1, 2, down,
down. Yeah, then you're going to do the fast move.
Okay, the running man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's all in the arms.
All in the arms. Got you.
Yes.
And then?
Then I'm going to prep, or you can prep with me.
Oh, we jump.
For the next move.
Okay.
So that's like prompting the next move.
Running man.
2, 3,
jump.
4. Then you're just going to step 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What are we doing with our arms at that point?
So you're just going to wave it.
Okay, we're swiping.
Yeah, swipe.
Okay, got
5, 6.
Where are we going from?
From. Where do you want to go from?
The top.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, da da. Running man. And da da da. Da da da. Okay, you see?
We're getting there.
You see? It's not bad. Not bad. So we finish here.
Yes.
So next move is pretty easy. You're just gonna do 2 toe taps.
Toe taps. Okay.
Da da.
Da 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 da.
Yeah. So after the first one, there's a little pause.
Okay.
So it's da 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 da. And then it goes into you hitting your chest, then your leg, then your foot goes down.
Yay! Okay. So we toe tap.
So it's da 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 da. That's the timing. It goes ba 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 ba.
Understood the assignment.
5, 6, 7, 8. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. And then as this foot lands, it like just bounces off the floor. And then you ride the horse. Well, you mount the horse into the zegete position, and then you just give a little booty shake.
Okay. I'm here, guys.
Yeah, it's like a zegete.
Okay. Let's try.
From where do you want to go? Here. Of the papa.
Papa.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. You forgot the.
I did. 1,
5,
2.
6, 7, 8. Ba 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 ba.
I don't look cool, but I did it.
It's not finished.
It's not finished. Okay, what's next?
Then you're just gonna prep, arms out. So it's kind of like a slide movement. I wouldn't say it's the moonwalk.
Okay.
It's like and then you pop your head out like a chicken.
Okay.
You want to try with some music?
Are we going to try? Yeah, let's try some music.
Okay. DJ, spin it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we do it. Okay.
Let's go again. Let's go again.
So the sound goes. Yeah. Okay, can we replay it? Can we restart it?
Thank you, everybody. Okay, calm me down.
Okay. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Was I like a 5?
No, you're good. You're good. No. I'll give it like a 7.
Okay, 1, 2, 1. I think, should we call in some reinforcements?
Yes, if you need
Okay,
some
can I please get some reinforcements into the studio? Hello, Goliath. Please help me. Please help me. I saw you guys practicing there in the background.
No, me.
Oh, is that ready too? I'm ready.
Just a disclaimer, I had to take Salusa 45 this morning, so don't expect much. Let's go.
All right.
Not to block it. Oh, no, no.
Have we started? Have we started? Wait, no. The music. No. Okay, count us in, Chad.
Okay, restart the music.
I need you know what I need from you? I need a 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my gosh.
Shake your butt. 2. Then you do the chicken.
Come on! Hey, okay.
Rate yourself.
Come on.
That was a man.
10.
Cholesterol.
11. Come on.
I'm 1. A 1. Just for me, I was at a 0. Chad, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Why are you
Peter.
panting?
Because also we are all panting.
Yeah, can we go to ad break?
So everybody.
Is there not an ad break?
He's asking for
Wow.
a break now.
Please.
That was, we're going to trend. We are going viral. We are going viral
This
today.
week, as our tropical island search continues through Southeast Asia. We're in Vietnam, baby, where golden beaches meet buzzing cities and ancient traditions shape everyday life. Now, we all know travel is better with a partner, right? So, it's introducing Bobby van Jaarsveld.
Will Vietnam be the smoothest of them all?
Join us Monday evening at 6. Repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3 to find out.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You're still right here on S3. And oh man, we're having such a beautiful morning, from dancing to laughs and everything else in between. Okay, right about now, we need to jump on into part 2 of our entertainment news. And it is a little bit of a somber one because, I mean, I think we all remember there's a Zulu on my stoop. You know, we remember all of those iconic moments that Leon Schuster brought us. And it's always so incredible to be able to celebrate incredible humans like that who open the life gates for people like this that we see here today. Friends, actually, before we jump on into this, can I ask even just one of you, what does Leon Schuster actually mean to you and your comedy career?
Hey man, I think if you deny Uncle Leon, you deny yourself as a South African. I think also, even in this woke time, those things are still fun.
Yes.
Even in this woke time, I giggle to myself often about people jumping out of taxi windows for a snack. I often say, "Nee, so Leon, that's a camera, da." And also, Leon did it in a time not only where the country was going through things that he was able to showcase in a very different way, but he was also the oyster that kept on keeping on. You know that Leon was the highest grossing movie guy in South Africa for years and probably still is.
I didn't know that.
He was #1 for years.
Oh my
For years. But also because he was the first guy to appeal to everybody.
100%. And I also think it was beautiful the way in which he was able to show all South Africans coming together
100%.
On screen for all of us to be able to
100%.
see that, right? But then the sad thing now, and why, you know, I said it's a little bit of a somber note, is the fact that he's shared on social media and with many other people that, you know, he's currently having health problems. But on top of that is the fact that, you know, in his old age, he's feeling very lonely and he's going through, you know, one would say tough times. But this is the thing, is that I always find that we have so many of our people who've given so much of themselves in the entertainment industry. For me, it always hurts me to know that they almost not end their lives, because I would hope that he's going to get better. But more than anything else, it's the latter part of their lives that almost seem a little bit difficult. Do you guys ever find that? And it's almost like, for me, I'm like, they've poured into the world and it almost feels like, why are they getting such, you know, the short end of the stick, one
That's
would
not
say?
the entertainment
Yeah,
industry.
I was
though.
gonna-
Like,
Sure.
you know, at the
100%.
same time, suddenly. But, you know, when you enter the industry, I think you have to know at a point that it's about balance and it's about, as good as these things are, it can all go away in the blink of an eye. And I think, you know, a lot of people, I've had meetings with many people who are like, you know, I just want to like be successful. And, you know, it's how do you measure your success? Is it all the newspaper articles, all the hype, all of that? Or is it when you go home, you've got peace and you've got happiness and contentness and you're building as much as you're building in this terribly difficult entertainment industry. You still have to build yourself and make sure that you've got that cushion.
There is a great difficulty in managing perception. I think as soon as people see you on TV, they think your debit orders are safe.
100%.
If you see us on TV, that's when we're not making money. And I don't mean to say it, but it's the truth. Especially in a country with an economy and an audience as small as ours, it's rough. I also think it's not fair because I think so many people Leon's age are going through what Leon is going through. Loneliness is a pandemic in South Africa. Like loneliness is. I was listening to World Radio Day. There was a radio station on, and I listened to old people go, "Thank you for keeping us company." That's what you're doing right now. There are people that don't have people. So it's not just a Leon thing. It's sad because Leon is used to the attention and our industry can make you expect the attention. And when the attention dries up, you can feel purposeless. You can feel lost. We also don't, as an industry, speak enough about mental health, mental wellness. We don't speak about how do you manage the attention. We don't speak about the fact that don't listen to the noise. Remember what you sell, which is actually something that Leon was very good at. He didn't listen to the noise. He kept producing and kept giving us the goodness. But now that he's not there, you know how it is. You move out, there's 64 people waiting to step in. People don't give you the attention anymore.
There's also the flip side to that, taking it back to young people, because I think it's very important to flip this as well. Somebody like Justin Bieber. We were chatting about Justin Bieber earlier on, where the industry thinks that you're invincible. They would suck you dry. They want everything out of you, and all he wants to be is a normal person. Just leave me alone for a second to breathe, you know? I think that becomes overwhelming, and also something that's not spoken about enough. You always see the end result of entertainers. And we appreciate that. It's the product they sell, the process, the road to get there. I mean, with comedians as well, we go on stage and the best thing that you can hear is somebody saying to you, man, I was having such a terrible day, but you made it better for me. But nobody does it for you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Once you get on stage, you're putting on that face, you're putting on that alter ego, and you're going to perform. It's an act now.
100%.
So everything that you bottle up eventually will explode one day.
100%. And thank you so much for actually mentioning Justin Bieber. I mean, even the fact that he went through his health scare not too long ago, and he had to step away from the spotlight and everything, right? Nick, talk to me. When we talk about, you know, really humanizing celebrities, how can people actually do that?
I think that people just need to realize that we are the same as them. We just do. It's just that if accountants were on TV, they'd be the celebrity doing the thing. It's just that we're doing our job. Yes, it's a different thing, and treat us the same way you treat everybody else. I always say, you know, people often call me a celebrity, and I'm like, I hate that that idea, because celebrity for me is out of range. It's the person who's surrounded by security. It's a person that you can't just walk up to and engage with. And I think especially with comedians, we love the engagement.
Yes.
So also just have a bit of respect. Like if we at a restaurant, your favorite celebrity is having a meal, don't just come in and just have your phone ready.
Come, but not while the spoon is here.
That's what I'm
Come,
yeah.
come
you,
after swallowing. Very, very important, please. But
Thank you.
Kate, my mother used to always say, we are all the same.
Very quickly.
And then I used to say, what do you mean? She used to say, we all go to the bathroom in the morning. If you don't go to the bathroom in the morning, then you're special. But even the queen uses two-ply, and it is what it is.
Could be four-ply. It's the queen.
It could be guys, we
That's a very good question.
No more questions. No. Guys, we love
The world
you
will
so
never know.
much. Thank you so much.
The world will never know.
Look how you guys turn a serious conversation.
That's
Bye-bye.
hilarious.
The Lions are getting out of here now. It's enough. We
This is
love
the
them.
tea.
You'll see them on the
This is
2nd of May at the Lyric
When she
Theatre.
flushes sparkling
Do not
water
go
comes out,
anywhere.
I'm
we
telling
are
you.
taking a break. Oh my goodness. You love your
Is that
From crowns to curveballs, Lalele Mswane unpacks her tropical island of treasure journey.
I am in the gym 7 out of 7 days in a week. I'm trying to just push myself physically as much as I can.
Where poise meets pressure, things get interesting.
I'm naturally competitive. I will stop at nothing to ensure that I am number one all the time.
Thursday, 23 April on Expresso, 6 to 9 a.m. on S3.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. back, my Feel Good family. It is, of course, your Feel Good breakfast show right here on S3. Now, all roads lead to Durban this weekend.
It's true, Mzansi. The 20th edition of the Metro FM Music Awards 2026 is on its way, and a moment to celebrate the sounds that defined our year. And listen, it has honestly been everyone's name, everyone's lips, everyone's song. I am talking about this incredible, the Unstoppable Friends. It is Jazz World, Tukutela, as well as GLCJ. They've taken the three-step genre from the streets of South Africa to the global stage, and it's incredible.
And they have made absolute history with an incredible 12 nominations, including Best Produced Album for their debut project, The Most Wanted, and of course, multiple nods for Song of the Year. Gents, let's give them a feel-good welcome.
Yes! Gentlemen. Also, you're celebrating 1 year of Uzizwa Kanjani, Mosne.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So then that's where we can ask you guys, how are you feeling? Uzizwa Kanjani?
Yeah, we feel good. We feel really good.
I love that.
Okay, let's take it back to a year ago. Like Zan just said, you guys were here a year ago performing for the very first time. Now you're back, a whole 12 nominations. Talk me through that. Did you think you would be here?
We honestly didn't think we'd be here at all, but we're very grateful for where we are right now and for everything that's happening. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, I mean, thank you guys. You guys are the sound check to South Africa. So now after the national anthem, it's you guys. And then Sister Bettina. But, guys, it's so beautiful to see just how you've grown. I mean, you guys are credited for even taking the three-step sound and making it commercial and making it as big as it is. Talk to us about the difference between three-step and Amapiano #1. But also, do you guys sit there and go, yes, we did, in fact, make three-step, the thing?
Three-step piano, I think they all fall under house music.
True.
But different obviously, about my tempo, piano is too slow.
I love that.
Somebody 125, like, yeah, that's the difference. And then lead elements of the Spanish sound like Hadiswani. Understand? Yeah. On difference.
And do you guys sit there and go, yes, we made three-step popular in Mzansi? Be honest.
Take it. We are giving it to you.
Sound, obvious.
Yeah, I think you guys made it popular. Is that the case? Yes, no? Just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, gents, let's talk about the 12 nominations. If you guys aren't going to say it, the 12 nominations will say it. That we took the sound and made it a thing. Talk to us about that. You know, when you get 12 nominations, firstly, what's the first thing that goes through your mind? But also, how many are you guys planning on bringing home?
Say all 12. You guys are so humble. Even when we did the intro, you guys were,
Talk to us.
So the first thing that comes to our mind when we get the 12 nominations is like, wow, okay, we didn't expect that.
Yeah.
It shows that we're not crazy.
Yeah.
What we're doing
Yeah.
what we're doing is real.
Yeah.
And but how many are we taking, gents?
I don't know.
But which one do you guys want the most?
Most wanted.
Best produced? So not Song of the Year, Best Produced.
Yeah. Best produced because we did take time.
Can I tell you, you guys must come there with a trolley.
Yes.
Because for all the trophies, you're not going to be able to carry them. Jasmine, I'm going to come to you. Take me through your global ambitions and, of course, your solo project that's coming up.
Ke drop Secrets of the World. Ke project to blind. Obviously, it's yeah, so they so confirm when I get drop a name, but ke album it to.
Nice. When are you gonna drop it?
They also be sure.
Siyayifuna sana.
Sana.
I don't have time for this. I don't have time. When I put you, talk to us about your project.
I mean, as in, I'm just planning, relaxing, and so on. Tatis Katsami, he's just I'm so shy. You
guys, okay, when you do have the answers, you have to come here for the exclusive. You know, this is the home of it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Exactly.
Obviously, it is the Metro FM Awards this weekend. What are you guys looking forward to? Who are you wanting to perform, to see, to be part of their experience?
Can you please repeat that question?
Who are you looking forward to seeing live at the Metros?
who am I looking
Yes.
for? I'm looking forward to seeing Jazwell, JLC.
I knew it.
Can't wait. Yeah. Watch out for those guys.
I love it. He looked at me like, excuse me, what question is
Who else, darling?
that you're asking me?
But guys, on top of that, I know it can be sometimes really difficult to work in a group. I feel like you guys are the modern TKZ. You show what working in a group actually means. So talk to us just in terms of moving forward. How is it that you guys feel like, you keep together as a unit and also just allow your sound to be able to grow?
For my side, I think more music, like music over respect, like connection. The connection is over like talking be sharp.
And talking about the connections, how do you guys go about picking who you collaborate with? Because everybody you have, it's been a chart topper. So what's the source there?
We sit down and we talk about it. Like we listen to songs.
But you see, Zad and I also talk about
we
it.
listen to our music for a long time. And we try and figure out who do we hear on this song.
Nice.
And then,
I think you should hear me and Chandli because we actually...
We're going to take you to the next
Exactly, I did. Why haven't you guys called me?
No, you said you're coming.
Because they were waiting for me. I'm about to bring it.
Oh, okay, all right. Guys, we need you to go and get ready for your performance. And I will do the backing vocals, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Oh, Zanzi, it's honestly been such a beautiful journey in terms of the most wanted duo, Jazwell Tukutela as well as GLCJ. They lead the pack with a massive 12 nominations across 6 categories at this year's MMAs. And trust me, they're not going anywhere. They're going to entertain us.
Of course, remember, it is also the Metro FM Awards this week in MMA 26 Live on SABC 1 and SABC Plus from 7:30 on the 25th of April, which is this Saturday. They're going to go get all warmed up and we're heading back to Cape Town.
Oh, and then you have arrived. Have you ever been to a Metro party?
I have not, but I've heard things. It's a vibe.
The problem is no one can ever remember what actually happened. But no, we love it because it is the ultimate mark of approval. And there's something about your own industry recognizing you. So we love that. And we recognize you and that you've got a busy day ahead. So we're not going to bother you too much longer. We'll see you after the break for a little more fun.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. We can hear that buzz outside. Everyone's heading off to work, so some important news before you head out. 71 million rand. That's it. Come on. Now, Powerball ain't playing around this year. Powerball Plus, the jackpot's sitting at 71 milli today.
Mic drop is all we're saying. So go ahead and buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, on the mobile app, or even on your cell phone banking.
And just do it. That's the most important thing. You can spend some time on your phone right now checking out our amazing content on our socials, and we'll keep reminding you right there all the different modes to go and panda, push, and play your Powerball Plus. for an estimated 71 million rand. That's what's in the jackpot. Powerball plus, I'm thinking I'm popping my peas. Thank goodness this isn't a voiceover.
We love
but
that.
71 million, it's going to mess with your head.
That's
Good luck.
right. But listen, we definitely have hit the jackpot right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show because we've been cooking something real good. We had the Goliaths in the building as well. And of course, we're hyping up Tropica on the best note. And then we're ending off with something incredibly sweet.
How privileged have we been? We've had so many jazz festivals and amazing moments. And often these are the artists that we don't see in the mainstream. And when you see them perform in your Feel Good Breakfast space like this, I feel like we've been given a gift. So let's give you one last gift this morning. And it's not just our Joburg ladies, but we're going to have a little bit of a midweek party right now.
Oh, yes, we are. Zanzi, this is how we close off the show on a high, baby. You heard about some new music. We got it as an exclusive right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Everybody, please give it up for Jazz World and Kini. So it's called Inhliziyo Yami. Besingabambana sibonisane khuluma iqiniso yadinga ukuboniswa indlela la sibambisane ngoba yahluleka ngedwa sibonisane ngoba yahluleka ngedwa inhliziyo Olela, yakhuleka, kube ngathi yakwenzeka. Fise ngabe ngiyakwazi ukuthetha ngakho. Ngolenhliziyo yami. Olela, yakhuleka, kube ngathi yakwenzeka. Fise ngabe ngiyakwazi ukuthetha ngakho.
Feel Good Family. Now, look, there is no reason why they should not be here. There is also no reason why they shouldn't have gotten those 12 nominations. And the guys with the 12 nominations, well, they're about to go straight into performance number 2. Feel Good Family, make some noise.
Another feel-good production.